Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. Glad you're with us today. So we've got 3 hours. We are live, as always, and, well, semi-alive. Alive is different from live, and we are live, and this is what we call Hangover Saturday. So we've got an incredible shopping extravaganza continuing from really how we started the weekend last night into today, which is fantastic jewelry. A lot of brand new for you, as we like to do on the weekends, including probably the most creative cross pendant I've ever seen, and that is saying something because we've all seen a lot of them, right? But we have something really, really special for you, combining motifs. Also, we have great wheels and discounts. How about a big time Tanzanite N841? It's a really, really, really special color. It's an oval, it's a classic, it's a halo, and it also is one of our better prices we've ever seen on Blue Wing Black Tea in a ring, so stick around for that. Also, listen, we've got beautiful brand new, I mean, big bracelets, amazing styles with sapphires and diamonds, and how about some chameleons? We started this party just the other night, brought out some new chameleons. They have been flying. We did have a gents ring last night, by the way, that is still available, so, you know, for the gentlemen out there or for the lady shop or for the guys. But this is really where we're going to continue. I've got two new styles today. One is a round ladies ring. The other is going to be a heart-shaped pendant, and we know the heart shape is still here too. So the heart-shaped ring is also here, which maybe you've just been waiting to see the whole pairing. So we've got that. And the chameleons, as we've been discussing, are a really superb value. They're even a little bit better value than what we've seen in chameleons in the past, because we negotiated an incredible value. We sent them off ourselves to GIA, so they've actually still got all the certification that you want with a chameleon. Still that color changing rarity where there are two fancy colors in one, but also these rare cuts. And I know we don't see certainly a lot of heart shapes or rounds historically. It's usually cushions or pear shapes or ovals. So what we're bringing to you today in new styles are the two rarest cuts you can simply get. So whenever you're ready, say the word, or otherwise we'll show those right around the top of the hour, unless you want to see them right now because you are just anxious to be sure that you get in on these deals. Plus some really important big fawn diamonds, big yellow diamonds, Tanzanite. You know, that's kind of par for the course, but I also have a pink diamond that's certified. So we do have a really large stone today that's going to be our 33 pointer. So that's nice because that hits that magic size of 1/3 of a carat. So if you've been in the market for a pink diamond, we just had to bring this one down a bit in price, and we brought it down a lot in price. So rubies here, we've got some brand new diamond pieces that you'll love, including a little bit of an Art Deco vintage piece that we're going to begin the show with that is really unique. And I can tell you from 6 years here that whenever they're sparse as they may be, whenever there's anything that looks like antique or vintage, because, you know, we don't sell used jewelry. We don't sell estate pieces. We don't sell, you know, pieces that are essentially worn, right? So it's a little more unique to find that kind of motif and that kind of look and theme. So we have one here, and thrilled to bring it to you because check this out. It's a gorgeous, almost like lacy style to it. And yet the combination of baguettes and rounds together here, as you see. So really special look here. Item number on this one is 7807. And as per usual, got to point out that we got a lot of one-onlys today throughout the show. So you probably want to dial in early because Saturdays are usually swinging. So let's get you a great value. And this is, first of all 18 karat white gold. So you've got that specialty look. And I think my wheel's a little uneven, but let's take a look at this kind of popping up to you, showing you the baguettes and the rounds here, which are actually 35 points in baguettes, 21 points in diamonds as well, with this almost like lacy kind of vintage flair. So do we like, right? We only have one. And so you get all the 18 karat solid gold. Let's take a look at the inside, because even that's nicely done with the way that's finished there as well. And then let's try it on, because that very east-west setting is also something what we're seeing a lot of right now, where it just almost has this like tablet kind of ring look. Oh, that is really, you have to see it on, right? You really have to see that beautiful frame and the way it's almost like a lacy look that's going around and around your diamonds, the baguettes going right down the middle, and then you have all of the round brilliance around that. And of course, when you see this beautiful combo, we've been talking a lot about this. We've been bringing out some baguettes and princess cuts of late, which do something very special in the way that they flash. But you can see how the light just kind of ripples right across the top there from end to end, and you really see that beautiful styling. But then the rounds around that, and call us early because you know these are going to be affordable. We bring out, there's a very specific way that the first couple of items are chosen to really show you and wow you what we're going to do really all day, setting the mood, if you will, setting the precedent for a really special opportunity on value. So take advantage of this, especially when 18K a total of 56 points in diamonds, and not going to be that $24.99 price tag, which when you get 18 karat solid gold, a little more scarce than it's ever been before, because we're seeing fewer and fewer and fewer 18 karat pieces out there. So a huge moment to take advantage if you really do enjoy that higher purity, that higher standard, that higher level of gold. This is certainly a great way to go. And it's not $2,000, and it's not $1,000. We're making it $9.99 to start the show off right. As usual, let me know if you have any requests. We're always happy to help with those. And remember, I have some Mandarin call outs because I know Mandarins have been really hot lately. I've got a really cool pair of Mandarin garnet studs. And I don't know if Sherry's with us, but Sherry's been looking for some studs, I think. So we, Sherry H, if you're out there, let me know so we can, try to get you like first dibs on those. And because it's really tough to match up Mandarins for earrings. And then we've got a ring to match. And so some great Mandarins, some big rubies, a beautiful Tanzanite with fawn diamonds. Also have a ruby, or rather a Mandarin in a saddle ring. So a lot of options, but we'll give this 30 seconds and then we'll be on our way. Heart-shaped chameleon pendant. Can't believe what we're seeing, and it's so well done. And then we have that round chameleon. We cannot keep the rounds in stock. Last night on a Friday, brought out a round, gone. So there's really, and this is my last round, I believe, so we're really excited to bring that to you. And lots coming up. Big pink diamonds. We've got either 33 or a 28 pointer on pink diamonds, so the large pink diamonds are here. And speaking of diamonds, let's show you a nice little potential set here in a match. And I've got a full-on necklace here and then earrings to match this style, which is really elegant, modern, fresh, bold. I tell you, there's something about this styling. I might actually start with it on the neckline so you see it from a distance here and really get an idea of how lovely this is, because this is just simple and elegant to wear, but take a look at how beautifully done it is. They're just really specialty diamonds here. Let's go to the wheel and show you up close, because this is actually that trillion setting. But instead of being 1 trillion, which would be rather costly, it's got the several trillions, it looks like 4 together here, that are all combined to make it this really beautiful wow factor, in that you're getting really rare cuts in diamonds put together in an invisible setting. Usually we see that done with a princess cut. Really rare to see it with anything else. But item number 7827 is 21 points in trillions. They're actually going to be, you see the 4 that are really kind of all puzzle pieced together to make the overall trillion. So it's trillions making a trillion, and that's going to be that beautiful, sleek, modern look that is beautiful for everyday wear. That makes, I was looking at, so many great necklaces out there, and right now still, forever and ever, there will be great solitaire designs where we see like one bezel set round, and we see one little, maybe 25 pointer, 50 pointer. Isn't it unique? And you're still going to get that surface flash that we love when you get a trillion, because much like what we see with the baguettes we just had in the ring, or princess cuts that we also have, where you get a great amount of surface splash as well, that's what you get with this trillion, but 4 of them. So when it catches the light, watch this move a little bit. I'll go ahead and slip my tweezers right through the beautiful bail here so you can really see. That's what we're talking about, where you see each surface lights up, and they're really, really well done. And then you've got a little bit of texture to the outside here. It's almost like a double mill-grain border to it. So it's really unique and looks very, certainly high-end. It's amazing what little textures and designer details can really make an overall look. They can make or break it, really. So 7827 is the number here. It comes with the chain, which is a 16-inch solid 14-karat white gold chain, and we only have one. And then there are matching earrings too. So really fresh and fun. If you really, some of the big trillions you find out there are some of the most expensive of diamonds, because they're really unique. They're really unusual to get a trillion cut. And so if you've ever, I've got a dear friend who has a trillion cut engagement ring. It's stunning. It's bold, and it's a powerful look, right? Definitely is. And here's what we'll do on this one. Instead of, I like $9.99, but we're doing a lot better than that. So how about we take a look at it here on the hand. There's a spring ring closure to the 16-inch chain. Now, you could actually work a little longer chain as well. If you have a chain that's a finer chain with a kind of a simple gauge to it, this is going to work. If you want to, if you're looking, that's the back, by the way. So you can see there's even trillion cutouts in the back. And then we flip it on, what? You like the, hi, so you won't, pop in here and tell us you like the trillions. I was really seriously considering buying this before the show, but I can't. And I was kind of hoping maybe it'd stick around, but doesn't look like that's a high possibility here. And I love it for every single day. Just different than the round that most people are wearing, and certainly gives you that really wow factor. Here you can see the measurement on it, just a little over 1/4 inch. And again, great finishing on the inside. Let me also show you the matching earrings. This one's only going to be $499 to get that one home. And then of course, let me show you here the match in the earring, which is $78.40. And it sounds like perhaps, it looks like maybe that necklace is gone, but look at this, a really cool centered post, still a great way to do a stud, but different. And the earrings are $7840. That's going to be 36 points in the trillion cuts there. Same kind of concept, 4 trillions. I think the necklace is spoken for, so let me move that aside. But just wanted you to see for a moment there how they match perfectly. That's the idea. And then what we're going to do here on the earrings, well, look at this, a great set. And that's my complete set. And then I'll tell you what we're going to do on 36 points in the trillion cuts, white gold only. How about we make those $7.99? Yes, the earrings and the necklace set, why not, right? Perfect set, meant to go together. Thank you, those are gone. Now, speaking of diamonds here, what we're going to do is bring out a really, wait till you see this. Look at this. This is such a beautiful pendant. I'm not sure if I can get this to sit up properly, but we're going to try. And that's going to be this beautiful elongated, come on. I show you the chain because I want you to remember that you're getting it with it. But look at how every section, every quadrant here is done with, once again, princess cuts. We're seeing them again. I love the princess cuts. My goodness, we had quite the bracelet last night. We've had a couple of band rings. We brought you some really unusual princess cuts. These are also visibly set together as a squared off kind of look here. And it's item number 7836. Congratulations on that trillion set. If they ever tire of those, give them my contact info, okay? So here we go. 7836 is our 50-point total weight. It looks like more. Because when you're getting, this is kind of like what we do in illusion settings when we put rounds together. You can do that too, and you're seeing a little bit how each one is separately hinged. You've got a little bit of separation here. You can see how they're all sitting a little wonky because they're all hinged between. So when you have it on, it's going to really drape in that elongated linear fashion. But it's 50 points total in those princess cut diamonds. All princess cuts here. Also comes with the 16-inch chain as well, all only in white gold yet again. And what we're going to do, what a fabulous value. There's only one. There's a great length. It's almost an inch and a half in the drop, which you'll see here, but it really is a stunner. And you've got all those princess cuts put together. If you look, it looks like every single one of them is going to have the 9 stones, but they just graduate. So as you start up here with the bail, it's going to be a smaller square overall, and then they're going to get larger. So this is really exciting to see. And then let me show you from a distance away here on the hand. Come on in, because you know these diamonds are going to fly. We have diamond pricing like nobody else, and this is really important. Take a look though at the length you get here. How pretty. So you see how it sits completely point to point to point to point all the way on through the necklace. And then you've got, let me show you the length here. It was just a little under an inch and a half here, but you can see and really get you an idea of what that's going to be about. We only have the one, so you can see it's just about really top to bottom, maybe a little more than an inch and a quarter, right between an inch and a quarter and an inch and a half in length. Comes with this chain. The chain will also have that spring ring clasp, and then we'll give you a glance at it here on the neckline for you so you can really see, but not, you know, overly dressy. It kind of looks on first glance like it's just all bigger diamonds. Like it still looks like one huge princess cut, doesn't it? That you have in bigger sizes, you know, smaller to larger there, but it's actually going to be that unique setting. And let me see if I can come in a little here. If I'm closer, it's more focused, right? So you can really see there's that shine we're talking about where you get that amazing sheen off the surface of the princess cut. So it's really, really well done. We only have this one. We're going to go right on back to the hand here. And I'll tell you what, we've got a special opportunity because this one's supposed to be $1,599. Better price today as we get this show started and rolling. I'll make it $799 instead. And it comes with a chain and it's white gold only. And just look at this. It really does look like you have about a 30-pointer and a half carater, and then moving on up to like a 1 carat and a 1.5. It looks like individual princess cut diamonds when they are still princess cuts, but all invisibly set, which actually gives you a little more shine and a little more flair for the dramatic. But you see as that moves, which obviously we are moving beings when that's on your neckline, with every breath you take and every move you make, right? Oh, don't get me started on 80s music, right? 80s music and lyrics. Oh, love it. I love it. I live for some 80s and 90s music. But then again, my formative years, that's why. So $799 gets this to ya. Let me know who wants it. One only, and let's go back up close. Show you again this, it's like a train of princess cuts here. Really special. Hop on the train of royalty because princess cuts, really cool, right? Now I'm thinking of another song, but I'm not going to sing. The voice is always a little bit it's a little less than stellar on a Saturday morning until it gets all warmed up. So yeah, we'll leave the singing for later. I tried to get it warmed up. I was actually not listening, but I was singing along with Hamilton, this morning on the way in. So I got a good 45 minutes of, warm up, but it's still not warm enough. But $7.99, that's that. Hey, Judy, Judy, I want to say hi to Judy. Judy, aren't you going to Hamilton in Wisconsin soon? Did I hear that? What day is that, Judy? Let me know. And thanks for watching, Judy. All right, so coming up, $7.99 if you like that one. I have one new bracelet that hacks. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. Look at this. Oh, what a cool sampling of sapphires. Aren't those pretty? I'm calling it my citrus bracelet because it just looks like you've gone to the farmer's market and you got the most. Now that sounds like a good combo, right? If only there was a farmer's market that sold jewelry, I'd be there. I'd be up at 6 in the morning. I'd be up with my what do they take? Your tote bag, your reusable tote, and go, hang out. Oh, can you imagine? That's what I need to create. I think I just might have come up with an idea. But of course, we have that right here, right? You just don't even need to get dressed or leave your house on a Saturday morning. You can sit back and let the jewelry farmer's market come to you. But doesn't this look like your fruit stand of sapphires here? Because you have the limes and the lemons, and we're going to have you some, oranges as well, and some kumquats and some beautiful different looks here, because everything you see in color is a sapphire. But wait till you see, already the back, I think, is telling you what those are. There are pod parachas in this bracelet as well. So 7821, I had to show it to you because this is just wild. It's going to stay within those kind of citrus sunset colors, certainly, but diamonds between it. So you've got a tennis bracelet with a little extra flair. And you have, wow, this is some great carat weight. 7821 is going to be 14 karat gold. It's only in the white as is, but it's a 332 total weight in your sapphires. They're bunched in threes, okay? We love trios. We love trifectas, everything in life seems like threes, right? So here's where you get 332. Oh, that'd be cool if it was 333, and then you'd have bunches of three, the total 333, and there's three. Anyway, before I carry on too far with my numerology, we're talking about diamonds too, because there's quite a few, and you see that they're bigger stones in between all the trios, and you've got a 148 diamond weight, insert closure, double figure eight safety. There is only one bracelet. So there's the bad news. The good news is it's really going to be affordable compared to what this should be. And let's right now just take a little tour. Let's walk. Let's walk through that farmer's market and take a look at what's fresh and new here. In the hottest bright yellows, that is your really, really amazing look there. Then we go into the orange. It's like your beautiful, great, right, Valencia oranges there. Then these greens. Oh, look at those, pretty. And you notice they're all round, brilliant, diamond cut. Then we're into the yellows. Look at how fabulous that is. Yellow, bright, bright, bright. There are the pods. I know you saw those from the backdrop there. There's the pod parasha, and then they do more. They're almost graduated, right? It's almost doing that ombre effect, but separated. And then look at that. The entire, really, the last 6 stones here, last at least in which I'm showing you, it's a circle bracelet, so when it's on the wrist it's going to move and turn, and you're going to get to appreciate and see all of them at one time. But you get this really stunning, more orangey, and this is the more pinky. So we talk about pod barrages as a true pod being, that pink and orange combo. This is where you get a little more orange pink. This is where they're a little more pinky orange. So really stunning. Those 6 stones are worth a fortune there as it is, but you get all the extras here, and that'll be, there's your insert closure, your 2 figure eights that are going to keep that locked and secure. And then we've got the bright yellows and the greens, and then just kind of hanging on out. So oranges as well. So here's what we're going to do. I'll try it on the wrist here. It is a 7-inch style. It's got that insert closure, so it's really secure. It's got the 2 figure eight, so that's not going anywhere. But look at this from starting here. I just want to show you. Really, to see it like this makes so much of a difference, because when you see a big section at a time, you really get to appreciate the beautiful combinations they put together. There are the pinky pods. There are the more orangey pods. Here's the bright, bright sunshine yellows. Then we get into the greens and the orange. See how the orange differs from the yellow and even the pods? And then our last little bunching there are those bright yellows. So all the way around, that is just a beautiful, bright, cheery type of look and combination. And you're still getting diamonds that are really stunning, about 1 inch of diamonds between every single trio of sapphires. It is beautiful. And then when it's actually on the wrist, this is that size perspective there, so you can get an idea of what they look like from a distance away. But it's not going to be, wow, $48.99 originally. We're going to do a lot better than that. It's a brand new style. I can't stop looking at those pod parachas. That just really makes my day here. So stunning to see those, and what a great combo, but doesn't give you the blues, and those are the more common of sapphires, certainly. Blues and pinks. You don't have a blue or a pink in the entirety of the bracelet, and the best news is it's not $4,800. It's not even close to $4,000 or $3,000 or even Watch, it's not even gonna be $29.99. We have one. Let's get it home right now. And instead of even, how about this, not even $2,500, we will make this under $2,000 and make it $19.99 to get the first caller, a sapphire and diamond bracelet that you still is the size you can wear every day, wear without fails. It's gonna match really virtually everything. You know, it doesn't mean you need to be wearing pinks and oranges and reds and Paraiba colors. I am today, so that works. But you know, it's like, again, you can wear it with anything and you've just got those bright, beautiful colors all the way through. So a big wheel's coming up in 10 minutes. We've got our first wheel of the day. But one more thing, when it comes to new, and I like to treat those of you that are early with us as a little, you know, extra thank you and reward. We like to bring out these limited, you know, one of a kinds like this. But I have a cross pendant that I guarantee you will fly. And what makes this so interesting is it's a combined motif. So get ready if you're a cross collector, because you probably don't have a cross that looks like what we're going to show you next. And it's on the way, and I'm so thrilled it's here, and the price tag is just wonderful. So let's bring it on out and get you ready on one more thing in diamonds that's brand new. Call me on that bracelet, $19.99, huge value, sapphires that are gorgeous, all the rounds, gotta love it. Here's what's next, and I'm going to show this to you right up close first, and look at this design. Have you ever seen? It really is. Hold on, there's a little something behind it there. I want to make sure it's all perfect for you. Oh, what is that? What is that? What is that? Let me see if I can find it here. I've got a cross style that is an open work, baguette and round cross pendant. And that's going to be at the same time, to me, it looks like an angel as well, doesn't it? Really important styling here. So fresh, so new. So really different. If you're a collector, oh my goodness, come on in. 7835 is the number. It is just in white gold. And that is the combination of baguettes and rounds together. And yes, it's going to come with a chain too. We love that. It's going to come with a 16-inch chain. So if you want to wear it a little closer, or maybe you just need a good 16-inch because you have 18s. I'll tell you, if you're saying to me right now, well, Lolo, I wear an 18. Well, that means you already have an 18. So you want to have a little chain wardrobe, right? So that's what I love about giving a 16, because a lot of people might not have one. And this is what, if you're trying to achieve the layering effect right now, you want to go for it here. Go for a 16, then you have all the chains you need in different lengths, and then you can have fun with layering and stack on something a little higher and then a little lower, but it's 18 karat solid gold, first of all. Come in early, please, because this is simply not going to last. It's got a really nice size, but not oversized. And watch what we're going to do. 59 points in baguettes. 84 points in rounds. We break it down just because, you know, baguettes are valued a little differently than round brilliants, even though they're all high value when they're diamond quality like this. However, that's 143 total. So you've got a substantial style in your cross. And wait till you see this. We've got really, I mean, there are essentially, you know, open cutouts behind the whole thing, but that's going to really help to just keep it level on the neckline. It's going to be, you know, really just allowing a lot of light to access your different diamonds here. That's what it looks like from a distance. And stop with the, with the way those baguettes shine and that unique design that to me just looks like a cross and an angel combined, which I don't need to tell you the significance behind that and how I think lovely and heartwarming that would be to give or to wear or to enjoy. You can see here that's going to be just over, I mean, really just slightly over an inch top to bottom. We'll show it on the neckline next. Come on in. Comes with a 16-inch chain. You can take that chain off and put on a longer chain if you need to, or this one is capable of handling a DBTY. So if you're a big fan of wearing your diamonds by the yard as your favorite chain for pendants, this will work as well. You've got a spring ring clasp on this one, and then we'll show it on the neckline coming up next. So you can see what that looks like from a distance away. And then come a little closer. I'm trying to get it focused here. And that's what that's going to look like from a distance. So great size to it. Just a little over an inch, and the baguettes and the rounds are absolutely stunning. But we've got a huge value on it as well as we go back up close to take a look. And you know what? There's actually different size bales right at the top. So there's 2 of those, and I'll show that to you. You see how there's that smaller bale if you're using a really thin chain? You could, if you didn't mind having a chain just sit a little bit lower, you could put a chain through that second basket as well, but it would just kind of show through that top portion. So play with it as needed, but it is a really big value. We have nobody on the phone lines yet. Oh my goodness, this is going to be probably because you realize that with a carat 43, and maybe we'll put that on Saturdays especially, I don't want to, make you do any math that you don't need to do, right? So if you're going, I think a lot of us just glance at the top graphic and go, oh, 59 points, and don't realize that we actually break it down, and we get really, really, really specific when it comes to our diamond weight, so that, those of you that really care and you understand and where, how it breaks down baguettes versus rounds. But this is a full carat 43. So we're talking about a lot of diamond weight in this cross. It really does have this just, angelic cross combination, which is just so, I really think it's special and meaningful. And I really, as much as you could get it for yourself, and I encourage you to do so if you just love it, because you know when you have that emotional connection to a piece, you know at the instant you see it. But if you're gifting, if you want to gift something special, if you want to tuck it away for the holiday season upcoming, Christmas time, this would be so perfect for that. And it's just a one-of-a-kind opportunity. And the best part is, it's supposed to be $29.99, so right there on that bag, we're going to take it down to another level and get you a great opportunity. Take a look. We've got one. Let's make it easy. White gold only, chain included, and nobody's on the phone line. So it tells me I got to make it a lot better than $29.99 or $19.99, or better yet, remember it's all 18 karat, including the chain. So the chain is, the pendant is. We have to match like that, right? So you've got matching all the way through, and instead of 19, 18, 17, 16, or $15.99, and there is a higher end. We got to really just, pay attention to that higher purity gold that you're getting. I have nobody at $15.99. $14.99 puts it at exactly half off what I'm supposed to get today. And we're not going to leave it there either, just to make sure it goes right here, right now. Get this for somebody you love. And if you need that strength, support, reminder, you're just a collector and you've never seen anything like this, well, here's your chance. All alternating, rounds, baguettes, all the way through. And we'll make that $1,399 only, first caller, and we'll give it 30 seconds. That is such a stunning piece. Meaningful, beautifully symbolic, and what a look. And to see that open work that it has as well is so pretty, to see the open styling that it has, so that you really do get just a really wearable, despite the fact there's a lot of diamond weight. I think, again, those are those meaningful pieces we love to wear, and I encourage you to get it before it's gone, because one only on these designer pieces, and then we'll get into some color. We'll jump right in. Fabulous color here for you. And just to maybe do a little roll call as well today, we're going to see a big time Tanzanite in a rare cut. And we'll bring that on out for you early here as well. Mandarin garnets. Let me just show you for bracelet lovers. We have the sapphire and diamonds. Look at this. This is quite a bracelet. Check this out. Yeah. If you need a little night light, a little glow in the dark action, that looks like those stones might do it, right? They are neon, bright, stunning Colombian rounds. That was a project that took us about 7.5 months to complete, but I'm so glad it is here and it's ready to go. And that's going to give you almost 5 carats just in diamonds, in addition to the almost 5 carats in emerald. So really beautiful tennis bracelet on that one. What a superstar that is. So we're really looking forward to that. Boy, that's a really special piece, isn't it? Just in the yellow gold, loving those emeralds. If you're an emerald lover and you're a purist in emeralds and you want nothing but quality, that's a great chance to see it. Okay, so here's the deal. We've got $13.99. Let me just go ahead and show you something else here, because this is going to be, got a quick opportunity here to get you something really special, and a quick look at really what we love to see are these really tremendous pieces. We have some great designer collection pieces if you're looking for anything in particular as well. That's going to be a lot of fun, but just to make sure that we got everybody ready to go, how about this? $13.99, that's still here. Let's bring on out the stunning pink dot. Well, you know what? Before we do that, let's bring out the Mandarin studs here. They're just incredible to see a cushion cut square. Watch this. We've got a cushion cut square Mandarin, and it's just going to be, oh, wait. They're like beautiful ushers. Hold on. They don't want to sit, because that's always the tough part about this setting style. When you use bigger stones, they tend to just on the wheel fall forward a bit. And I don't know if they're going to cooperate. So let me try and see if we can get these to kind of hang out with us and be, proper. Probably not. I may need to maneuver that. So we may wait a minute on that. Tell you what I've got. A ring. 307. Item number. Rose gold. Or actually, let's just do this as is here. You'll understand why. It's yellow gold and white gold together. It's item number 307. It's got 33 points in diamonds. And it's a very unique style. Different detail and European in its look, right? The mill grain, almost crown-like with the detail it has. And that is a special piece right here, right now. And it's got a lot of gold, but it's all cut out. It looks like lace. And yet we're going to do this one right now where it's clearly, it's a $15.99 ring. We're going to try something. Let's make it $1 and see who's out there with us today. Let's try that. Let's make it $1. Make sure the phones are working too, okay? Let's make sure. Because the order I had placed was through the internet, right? So let's make sure we got the phones are working on this Saturday morning, afternoon, depending on where you are. And it is $1 for that ring. So here's what it looks like on, too. Just full disclosure. I mean, you know, it's quite a wide band here. And we'll see what we think. But that's really pretty. And there's that bracelet. The bracelet is not $1. The ring is. Hold on. Looks like we might have a winner. Finally. Do we have a caller? All right. Who we got? Thank you so much. It's gone. Cheryl got it. Yes. The cross? All right. So Cheryl got the ring, and the cross is now verifying as well. And now, hey, now we got 11 of you with us. All right, good. Makes me feel better that the phones are working. Cheryl, let me know where Cheryl's from. Spencer, where's she from? Okay, you're looking it up right now. She's like, hold on. He's like, I didn't see that coming. Hey now, we got people with us today. Welcome to Saturday. All right, never know when I'm going to do that, right? That's why we say, have us on your speed dial, redial, whatever. Have us on your favorites. Cheryl, thank you. Cheryl in Michigan got it. Thank you so much, Cheryl. Longtime shopper. I know Cheryl. Cheryl, thank you. Okay, so coming up, we're going to rock a wheel. I promised a wheel at the bottom of the hour, and it happens to be exactly the bottom of the hour, so watch this. Oh, and this ring would go great with the bracelet upcoming. Take a look. This is how we start the wheel with an emerald round. Now we're ready to party. Okay, good. Just got to make sure you guys are out there. Sometimes you just got to make sure the phones are working, right? Andy, I was worried maybe you already shut down the phones and got ready for the new system. That's what I was wondering, but they're working. Okay, so... So we gave away a $1,400 ring just to make sure. That's all right. That's all right. Cheryl's happy. Okay, so here we go. You're welcome, Cheryl. All right, here we go. What do we have? Green, green, and yellow. Boy, we're feeling the citrus vibes today, right? But then a splash of pink and a splash of white. And then I'm going to move actually that sapphire right to the middle because that is almost like two crowns together, coming together. And you notice what that is in the back left there? That's serious demontoid, but wait till you hear where that's from. It might be a little unexpected here. And then there's my Tanzanite. So we've got emerald out of Colombia in the round that goes beautifully with the bracelet that I have coming up and that I'm wearing. You'll see it throughout here, but we also have, I mean, come on now, look at that stone. This is for, if it's so funny, there's one gal who's like, I can't find a Russian demontoid. And they're like some of the brightest material out there. And she's like, I just don't know. I just like such a bright stone. I want it to be the brightest stone ever. And that doesn't always seem like, you know, it's neon and it's bright. But I'll tell you, if you need a sparkling, brilliant dispersion stone, this is always what I recommend is demontoid because it has a higher dispersion than that of diamond even. But what you're getting here is a little bit more unique because it's not Russian material, actually. It's in our dome stardust band. It's not even Namibian, which may have been your next guess. Certainly would have been mine to tell you the truth, but this is actually out of Madagascar. And that, keep in mind, is the same place that we have seen some really rare stones before. And yet this is some of the most vibrant, sparkling, and fire brilliant you've ever going to see. And of course, only appropriate to put it in one of the most brilliant mountings we do with we call it the Stardust mounting, with all the diamonds brushed or burnished into. So it looks like a smooth, complete surface, but they wrap around the sides. Love seeing this. It's a quick wheel. We'll make them really easy. And since we know that we've got to do some huge blowouts, well, here's what we're going to do to make that happen. There's a this ring right here, $39.99, kid you not. And if you know demontoids, that's no surprise. But if you're familiar with our wheels in the first hour, especially on a Saturday, well, we're going to do some wild things here and keep that going all day. So what I would recommend is to dial in really early. This is sapphire. It's an unheated yellow sapphire. It's a cushion cut square. Here is our unmistakable bright blue wing. That is a super vibrant 2-carat 31 stone. I love that we're bringing you around Colombian emerald. That's a 30 pointer with 67 points in diamonds. Then we have the pink diamond and white diamond ribbon ring. That is a really beautiful wave of pink diamond pave. Goes up and over the white diamonds. That's even wider in the band. They're like two ribbons combined together, and yet it is not going to be $39.99 for anything up there. And that Madagascar demontoid is truly one of the prettiest and most vibrant I've seen. You're changing gold on anything except pink and white diamonds, rose and white gold. That's always recommended. And the emerald is as is as well. But notice that's also two-tone. That's got a yellow gold setting for the emerald, white gold the rest of the way. So this ring is as is. This ring is as is, basically the front row. Anything else in the back or the middle, you can change the gold color, including the Madagascar demontoid. That's pretty amazing. And it's not going to be $39.99. Oh no, anything you want on this wheel, one price, one superstar price, one amazing value, and it's going to be flying on out. Anything you want, change the gold on the Tanzanite, the demantoid, or the sapphire in that crown-like ring. That sapphire is also a 107 unheated, so that's a pretty good size. And I love that we have a 231 blue wing. And for those of you that go, yeah, seem to notice that you got to get the really, really big stones to get the most red flash. Not true. Look at that 231. That's giving you the ultimate saturation in neon for blue wing right there. And it's not going to be $39.99, $29.99, or even, that is rare to see pink and white diamonds like that. That ring has been on our show over and over and over for $3,500. We have surpassed that value, and that demantoid's one to own. If you don't have one, which is probably most of us, I don't have one. You might not have one. Here's a great way to get one. Yes. You got it. Demantoid already verifying here. That's 6762. Let's try it on. Have you seen our Stardust Dome? It's our beautiful kind of a mid-dome style. It's not small, but it's not huge. And it does this wraparound design. It looks stunning, by the way, in yellow. So if you like Demantoid, which one do you like? You like the pink diamond ring, the waves, the ribbons, the beautiful pink and whites. I'll tell you what, look at that demantoid go. That's what they're known for. Sparkle beyond that of a diamond, even that of a VS diamond. This is your chance to pick them up. Choose your gold color. 61 point on the demantoid, 49 points in the diamond weight, and it's not going to be $29.99 or even $1,999. I mean, this is a wild wheel. This is a big one. We're talking about high value pieces up here. Here's the next one. We're talking about the pink and the white. That one's verifying as well. That's going to be item number 7195. 35 points in pink, 47 points in white diamonds. Look how pretty that is. It's a true wraparound design that you have. And absolutely. Let's go back up close. We'll show you the inside of the demantoid band here as well. Jalen's verifying on the pink and the white. You can see they don't actually do anything else because we want you to be able to access those diamonds there, but it's got that mirror finishing on the inside. Still giving you, we need to give light to diamonds and demantoids. They need the light. And they're already set into the gold, so we want to give them as much light as possible. So give it that little dome elevation. Really helps the stones do what they do best. Not even 19. Get ready. We got a lot of callers on the line. We're ready to give away jewelry. You can tell I'm in giveaway mode, right? You can tell. So it's not going to be 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, or 14. There's a lot of high-end jewelry on this wheel, like everything. There's a 2 carat 31 Tanzanite. It's our best quality for that size, best saturation we've seen. You're getting pink and whites. These are truly some of the rarest. I mean, pink diamonds, blue wing block D, natural sapphire, and demantoid that looks like that. Do you see the reds, the blues, the purples, the orange, every color of the rainbow out of that demantoid? They're not even 14, 13, or 12. I really shouldn't do this, guys, but we're already so far past the cost. I mean, we are truly below cost on every piece up there. The computers will tell you, ask your operator, the computers will tell you we are literally below cost already. And I'm not done discounting because I'm in giveaway mode, and we're going to make this easier than $12.99, $11.99, or $10.99. Let's just do what we like to do. First hour, it's a treat. It's a treat to have our early birds here. We're going to make them $999 a ring for any one of them you'd like right now for the next 2 minutes only, because we got one of a kinds that are going to be flying. So let me know which one's your favorite. We'll try it on, give you details, and let you know everything you need to know about your fabulous, fabulous rings that are all super high-end luxury for a very teeny tiny little price. Oh, good, Judy. I'm sorry. I know she's like, I tried, I called in. All right. Well, listen, this is who I mean. You never know when I'm going to do that again. So, you know, I like buying jewelry too. So I just bought a diamond scroll ring to give to Cheryl. I just bought it myself, but I'm giving it to Cheryl. I like that. So $9.99. Which one you like? Which one? Do we love that demantoid? I feel like I should just show that all by itself. I mean, at $9.99 with 49 points in diamonds, and you're getting a nearly 2/3 of a carat stone in the middle, 61 points on this demantoid, I really would actually really recommend considering a yellow gold. Rose gold looks great with greens, but I really think with all the diamonds set in the way they are, your best bets are the yellow and the white here. But that is just an awesome rock star of a rare stone. It really is. So enjoy it if you get it. Verifying on the demantoid, verifying on pink. Did you get the pink and white diamond? All right, so we got pink and white diamond still here. Yellow sapphire still here. Look at that yellow sapphire. Just a little tiny size. Probably not a pinky ring because it's pretty wide. Questions? That one is so, do you want to see it on the hand? Yeah, it's any gold. Anything that's not the pink diamonds or the emerald. So basically anything back row or middle, which is the sapphire. And let me try on the Tanzanite for you. You see those cool cutouts on the side? It's 7043. That'll be our blue wing block D 231. Look at that. Color, color, color. Who says you can't get the ultimate in saturation when you've got a, you know, not 10 karat, because sometimes it's true. Sometimes the ones and the 1.5, which we don't even see all that often, this is not a 1, this is a 2 carat and third, basically 231, but you see that saturation is on par with what we'd see if it was a 20 karat stone, if it was a 15 karat stone. It's got these great little cutouts, and when you look at it up close, notice how one side of the gold cutout almost threads through, it looks like it threads through the halo. Do you see that? This side and this side, you see that? It's meant to look like the halo is wrapping and interlocking through the open cutouts of the band. Super creative style. They're $9.99. Enjoy. All right, coming up, last call. Let me see. I think the demontoid's probably going to be out of here, right? And do you need to see any up close? Because we can really do that. I think sometimes some of these pieces are too important to just see on a wheel. Like, you know, for example, everyone who's looking at that one, just take a good look at the 61 pointer here. Just to see it, it takes too long to, you know, bring up graphics after we've seen them all together. But I just want you to see that stone, right? That's a magical stone. And these are really, truly some of the rarest gems you can own on planet Earth is demontoid, whether it be from Russia or Namibia or Madagascar. Yes. That is such a great, I mean, this is the way to go. 60, oh, Tony, look at that. He's like, I'll show you. It doesn't take me too long. I'll bring it up. And that's 49 points in diamonds. Look at how they're scattered, all set into the band itself, into this slightly dome style. You can see our Tanzanite hanging out in the sides there. It really is beautiful. And that is just, again, pristine. You don't have to worry. People think they hear about Russian stones with their horsetails and they think, oh, I'm going to steer clear of that because it's got an occlusion. That actually just tells you it's Russian, right? But you can see how beautifully bright. And they're not all clean. Don't get me wrong, Madagascar stones are not all clean, neither are the Namibians or the Russians, but they've got that beautiful spark. They look almost like a green diamond, but make no mistake, they're better because they actually have more brilliance than green diamonds do. Overall, the demontoid garnet is a highly dispersive, and I'm talking some of the most highly dispersive in the world, but more dispersion than that of diamond. And you can even see that right here. It's next to diamonds. Which one is sparkling more? Which one is more brilliant? That's the case here. You can choose your gold on this one. I love that. Let me show you a close-up of, what do you think's next? Are we all just in love with that demontoid? I could look at that all day. Sometimes you know, like, it's going to be a good piece when you just can't stop staring at it. You know, you're just like, sometimes you know, at home, you probably sometimes look at my jewelry and then you look away and you do something else, or you check the game, or you know, do something. I don't know. I'm just speaking for myself. If I'm shopping, I'm probably sporting and shopping at the same time. And, you know, if you're like, you're knitting or you're cleaning or you're crocheting or whatever you're doing on the side, right? Or watching another show and cheating on me, whatever it is, right? I mean, sometimes you stop what you're doing and you look and you just kind of get captivated, right? That's when you know, I mean, there's a lot of things that, you know, to me, tell you got to have something. That's one of those telltale signs when you get lost in the ring. You just get lost admiring it. And that is what demontoid does. It draws you in. It's a captivating stone. If you don't have one, and I think I'm speaking to the majority of us, most people don't have a demontoid, right? If you do, you're in the precious few and you are a lucky, lucky collector. But this is how you get it. $9.99 doesn't usually get you anything in the demontoid category or world. Yes, Christine, did you have a question, or she's working on it? All right, so we'll bring a request out. Let me know. Let me also show let me show this one, the yellow sapphire. Keep in mind, this one probably here just because it's in yellow gold. I think you're going to want to do a white gold because the color of the sapphire specifically is more like that canary. Yes, Spencer, which one? Thank you. Never mind. The yellow sapphire's gone. So, Spencer, they can change the gold. I would recommend white on that. 3529 is the item number. That one's gone. So, let me also show you the pink diamonds and white diamonds together here in this ribbon style. I just think it helps to sometimes see these up close. That's going to be item number 7195. And then we'll get up the Tanzanite and the emerald for you as well. Call us on, I think, the demontoid. Check and see if that's available. Here's the pink and the white, which is going to be, again, 7195. It's got 35 points in pink, 47 points in the white diamonds, and you get two-tone. This is one of those that stays as is because you wouldn't want it any other way with the pink and the white diamonds. So keep it in that rose and that white gold. We're going to size it for you. We're going to ship it to your doorstep. Try us out for the first time. You get a lot of diamond weight overall, certainly, in that you're getting, you know, close to 85 points, but you've got that specialty $9.99 deal. That's a great band. It's really like two bands in one. It's like if you separated that and bought just the pink diamond band, like imagine that was all by itself, or just the white diamond band, and you're going, I would pay more than $9.99 for like either of those by themselves, and you're getting the whole ring combined. Let's give you a look at that Tanzanite, because this is going to help to see this Tanzanite 7043 up close, because that is going to show you what I'm raving about here. Not all Tanzanites in this size in blue wing, even if they're blue wings, they don't always give you, they don't always give you the red flash. And look at the way, now you can really see what I was talking about, where that halo is almost woven through these gold cutouts on the sides of the band. That's a 231, and it has 14 points in diamonds. A really great everyday style to wear too, even if you like have the super high-end luxury. You've got an 8 karat or a 5 karat or a 10 karat, and you wear those on special occasions. How about this one for every day when you want to have the rarity and beauty of blue wing, but have it with you all the time and every day? That's a beautiful way to do it. So that's my 231, 14 points in diamonds. Any gold you want on that one, it's $9.99. Also, pink diamond and white diamond ring is still here, and then we've got one more to take a close-up look at, which is 7327, and that will be the round emerald. This is also as is two-tone, but here's one that really helps and pays off to see it close up, because what you're seeing are, first of all, really, really, really beautiful emerald, yes, but then check out the outside corners. Those are massive round brilliant diamonds on 7327, and it's our 30-point Colombian with 67 points in diamonds, and that's as is. It's in yellow gold for the setting of the emerald only. The rest is in white, so feel free. We're going to size it. We're going to ship it, but it's $999. That's it. That's it. So huge value, and you get so much going on. And wait till you see that. Taking the round and adding that squared off style, but setting it at an angle is really, really interesting. So that is going to be $9.99, and that one, we still are awaiting that one to get a home here as well. I'm still working on how can I show you those mandarins and they can sit properly. So we're still, boy, those are, you know, they're big stones when they don't even want to sit on the wheel upright. So we'll get those all situated for you, try to show those to you, and then we'll get you, hey, there's another big Tanzanite. There's a big time stone. We got a 233 in a round, and then get ready, Chameleon diamonds are here. Heart shape and round, maybe, just maybe, if you missed out on the round, I know several of you did last night, and listen, we don't have a lot of people on Fridays always, but you know, a lot of you still were ready for those new chameleons. We had somebody miss out, quite a few of you actually. Look at this round. Oh, what a color. It's got that blue-green that we hardly ever see in chameleons. That's going to be coming up as well in the show, and it's a rare round and certified as always. And then we have a really quick look. I've got a major value on a fawn diamond. Major. Huge opportunity, fawn diamond, one of our largest left, and this is the emerald. So let me know if you'd like that one. $9.99. Huge opportunity. Here's what's I haven't tried this one on yet, so let me do that real quick, just so you can see that styling. And that's what I always say. Wait till you see the emerald from afar. If you're, you know, up close, you're meant to see every little last everything in your stone. So you might be going, oh, I see a little something. You don't see that when you're just even like a foot or two away, like you see there. And there is that bracelet, pink, right there. There's the bracelet that goes, I think, really well with the ring. So you could get rounds there, rounds there. I think that is quite the set, and it'll light the way in a dark room with the glow of those emeralds, that's for sure. So there's your set of emeralds, and that bracelet is also here at a huge markdown today. So we have that one as well, looking good. Emeralds go with everything. You know, don't think you need to be like dressed head to toe in green to wear an emerald. I don't think jewelry is meant to be that way. You wear a stone that you love, because that's where you get the really precious, rare, gorgeous color. It's a precious gem. Look at that glow. I still can't get over that. $9.99. Huge value there. Okay, so coming up, let's just show you the chameleon, shall we? I mean, we've got about 15 minutes to the top of the hour. Big top of the hour coming, but this is really just what we have wanted and hoped and wished we'd always get more of, because there have been, in our original collection of chameleons, they were a couple, and they were way early on because they were the ones everyone wanted, were the round brilliants. Well, we pretty much haven't seen one for now a good year or so. I'm so proud to say that this new collection that I have has just a couple of rounds, one we saw last evening. Here we go with our beautiful 50-point exact stone here. 7869 is the number, and that is wild. Please check on those last pieces on that wheel. See with your operators, you know, check and see if your favorite's still available, because I can't even keep track. I just want to make sure I tell you all about them. But here's where we're talking about 50 points on that natural fancy chameleon. We're talking about, again, chameleon itself is a color-changing diamond based on not light, heat, temperature. The actual ambient temp that it's surrounded by is going to determine the color. And this one, oh, eat your heart out. Look at that stone. It's got ever so slight secondary blue. It's not that in-your-face brown green. It's got a really beautiful softness to it. It's almost like a pastel with pop, and it's a 50-point SI2 chameleon. It also has a carat 11 in diamond weight. Huge diamonds, and that's why when you see it up close, you appreciate it's like a floral on a floral. Because when you look at it, there's that flower pave that's around your stone, and then on the edges between every single petal, if you will, a pave, you've got that massive round brilliant diamond as well. So that's really, really, really well done. Here's my GI cert to go with it, because It's required on a Chameleon in my mind. You got to have one. Now, this is where grading report, round brilliant, that's making it. This right here is really, truly, that's the rarest aspect. I mean, right? We know it's a Chameleon. We know that carries with it a lot of rarity weight, but how about this? 5mm round, 50-point stone, Si2, fancy light grayish, yellowish, greenish, because that's got that little lighter color to it, but then it's going to go to a strong yellow golden color. As the fluorescence tells you down at the bottom, before it talks about the comments of what a Chameleon is, it's got that strong yellow fluorescence. You're seeing the proportions of your stone. You've got the clarity characteristics up here. This is the color grading chart and the clarity grading chart that we all adhere to the world over. GIA has established for us, and then there is the other side of your cert is blank here with the seal from the GIA and the technical stuff like the barcode and the cert number. So here we go. It's not going to be. And this is what I'm so excited about, because a 50-point stone used to be back in the day, we'd see them for $11,000 and up. Not dependent on the size or the shape, by the way, just dependent on that carat weight. So when we're talking about a round, there's certainly an elevated type of luxury. We don't see a lot of rounds. We have never seen a lot of rounds, and we know precisely why we don't see a lot of rounds. Is the same reason we don't see round yellows or round pinks very often, or round white diamonds that often, and they carry with them a certain level of value when you do see them. Because why? Because they wasted a lot of rough. And the last thing you want to do on any diamond, but especially the rarest that has two colors in one, is waste it. It's the last thing you want to do, is willingly say, sure, we'll just cut it. But it makes a difference when you do, right? Because you get that beautiful twinkle and the grandest sparkle and flash of them all. And that's what the round provides you. So with the Carat 11 in diamonds, a beautiful floral style mounting. Didn't do it basic because, you know, if you just put a halo or two, it wouldn't be overall that big or impressive of a ring. By adding this detailed design around it, it really adds a lot of beauty and drama to the ring, because this is an important stone. So I think an important stone deserves to be set in an important way. Am I right? So take a look. We got the cert with it. That's done. Take a look at why we're going to bring this one so far down, between $12,999, which is great. We're going to bring it down. It's my only round that I have today. And then we've got a heart shape and a pendant. And then I still got a heart shape and a ring that will be a perfect set and match as well. And so thrilled to bring out Chameleons. I mean, right? Bigger stones, 50-pointer like this. How about a better value than even $12,999? I mean, this is a value. Because when you really talk about where you can find them, that's nowhere, right? If you're going, well, I got a stone. I mean, people throw out the word priceless a lot, but this really would be a proper, appropriate, and true descriptor of the value here. Because if a stone is truly priceless, that means you can't find it anywhere else, right? That's really, or it's a museum and it's not for sale in the first place, right? Those are the types of priceless. They may have a value, even with, you know, fabulous big pink diamonds. Like, look at these pink diamonds that they discovered that are huge, that make worldwide headlines, and they go to an auction. They still get millions of dollars because, you know, and there's still been a couple of really big pink diamonds, but when do we see Chameleons out and about? They're not available in retail. They're not available. I've never seen one auctioned off. You know, I can't honestly say there's never been one, but I've not seen one, and I pay attention to all the trades and the publications and what kind of stones get auctioned off. This is really unique and rare. And to get one and to have as big a collection and a beautiful choice as you do here is really special. And, you know, big shout out to TVON for making that happen, because there's nowhere else they can do that. And then you throw in the fact that we bring you a value on top of it. Well, that just makes it, you know, obvious, right? You got to have one. And if you love the round, so few of them to go around, let's make sure it is not even $12,999 or even $10,000 or even going to be $9,000. This is a 50-pointer. Love that it hits that size. If it was a 49-pointer, even with all the different diamonds we see, if it was 1 point shy of 50 points, you would have a little lesser value stone. But hitting that size of exactly a half carat really propels the value even more. But it's the color changing properties. It's the fact it's certified. It's the fact it's two colors in one that are all natural. If you're going, oh, that's cool, it changes color, you must have done some funky treatment to it. No. These are natural. And the round is just, you see it right there. Moving from left to right. Look at the fire. Si2, that's just a nitty gritty kind of like really into the details kind of grading. That's not obscuring your sparkle at all. Take a look at what I'm going to do. 9,000, 8,000, all still too much. If we're going to get this out the door today, and we're going to make somebody who's maybe it was a while ago and you did miss out on the rounds that I had years ago, Here's your chance right now. One only. Changing the gold. I'll do that. I can do that for you. Right now, I don't see any white gold, Tony, if I'm not mistaken. It's just yellow now, but I can change it to white gold. So it's actually all yellow gold now, but I can actually change that to white or rose if you'd prefer. And I say rose because why not? It's green, so that would look fine, you know, in the rose gold. I really think on a piece like this with that rarity, you're going to stick with the classics. Go yellow or white. Those are your best choices there, but 8,000 it's not. 7,000 it's not, and better yet, not even going to be $69.99, the very first caller. And look at those diamonds. I mean, even the big diamonds, I love those huge diamonds on the sides there, really kind of creating that extra floral, just making it look like one huge, beautiful round platform of diamonds. And it's got to go to a collector here today. $5,999 on a round brilliant Chameleon diamond, our half carater, right there for one caller. Enjoy it if you get it. Let's take a look at it up close again, because undeniable sparkle, and that's just the fact. A round brilliant could do things that even an oval brilliant cut or a cushion brilliant cut can't do. It's just a different, it's what we defer to when it comes to sparkle and fire and brilliance, and you certainly have that right here. $59.99 first caller. The heart shape is here as well. We have the heart shape. We also have the heart shape ring, which the heart shape ring's had a couple of moments on the air. The pendant has not. So if you're ready, just say the word and we'll help you out. The heart shape's actually going to be a 56 pointer in the pendant. And speaking of fancy diamonds, I also have a very large fawn today for you. Oh, this is just, there's a lot of pink in that fawn. And almost like the more I look at it, the more I think, is it pink or is it more of a purple color that's combined with the natural champagne tones? Natural out of the Argyle mine, fawn diamond, 6226 is our number here. And it also is a 102 pear shape fawn diamond. Look at that. It's like a lavender pink hue with your champagne tones. That halo of pink diamonds around it makes it. I love it. It looks like the rose gold just continues to glow and then turns into a sparkle. That brilliance of that halo is second to none. 31 points in your pink, 74 points in the white diamonds as well. So a plenty large mounting for that, really what it deserves, having such a big fawn diamond as that is. And we only have this one. Now, why am I bringing this out with still 4 minutes to spare in this first hour? It is because of the value. Make no mistake about it. This has got a mega clearance price tag today on the show. So it's a matter of who's going to dial in first, who's going to be first on the phone lines when there are a lot of people that have missed out on larger pink diamonds. They don't have them, or fawn diamonds, right? Because that's why we say if you're a pink diamond lover, you're going to like fawns. If you're a champagne diamond lover, you're going to like a fawn, because it's really the natural Mother Nature's combination. She did a little concoction, a little recipe, if you will, of the two natural colors together. And that's why as soon as one would be mined, as soon as there was a piece of rough discovered naturally in that Argyle mine, which has since closed in November of 2020. So we're approaching the 2-year anniversary of the closure of the Argyle mine, the most prolific and really the best producer of fancy colored diamonds. And now it's gone. So what we are left with is, you know, there's some fancy diamonds out there. They're mined in different areas, usually in Africa, but they're not. And that's the difference too. Remember, Australia, the Argyle mine was actually, because we think of diamonds, I think we think of a lot of mining going on in Africa, whether it's white diamonds or fancy colors. Angola is now a producer. You probably read headlines a month ago or so, when that large pink diamond, that 300 carat pink diamond rough was discovered in Angola in the Lulo mine. Well, that's really all we have left now is the African source. Remember, the Argyle mine was actually out of Australia, so a little bit different and unexpected when it comes to fancy colors, but you've got a really good one here. And the fawns, everybody sees the value. They want the bigger stone they can get. This is one of our largest left in the fawn diamond world, and it's got a lot of the pink and a lot of the lavenders and that beautiful rarity of color combination we adore. And yet what should be $7,999, this is part of our closeout. There are some must-go museum pieces that I'm sprinkling through the show. I'll always alert you when one of them is here, but this is our first one of the day. You've seen it, you know it. It's got that $7,999 price tag, but not anymore. First caller on this one, we are really, truly welcoming you in. Come in early. When you do see something you love, you can always dial in, and you don't have to buy it, because it's just really helpful to be on the phone lines. Look at that finishing on the inside. Here's what it looks like on the hand. There's no longer a $79.99 price tag, or $69, or $59, or $49, or $39. And what we're getting you is well over 2 carats total in diamond weight, One of our largest, if not, I think that is the largest actually fine diamond. Besides that, okay, we do have that 2.5 carat, but it's that really funky trapezoid. Do you know which one I'm talking about? You've seen it. It's got like a trapezoid type of cut to it. It's also a little more like orangey golden, so I don't really think it's like a true fawn. The fawns, you know, again, I got to name them. They're really truly, they're known for having that pinky tone with the champagnes. It's not $39. It's not even $29.99. I'm sorry, but if you see any diamond that's a 1 carat size and it's under $3,000, it's go time. It is rush, run, and sprint to the phones, because at $29.99, and that's not a regular diamond, that's the fawn. And you get the pinks and the white diamonds around it. That is, don't tell me there's any place you can ever go and get a ring like this, a ring of this magnitude, a ring of this rarity for under $3,000. It just does not happen. And we, of course, are the home, the exclusive home for the fawn diamonds. The collection is ours. They were collected by the miner himself. He had the stones faceted. There weren't a lot of large stones like the diamond world works. That's the way the fancy diamond world works. But this is where you're getting a better value, a closeout. And you know what? Just to make sure it goes, don't even stick to $29.99. What a great way to start our next hour here. This is not even $2,899. Blowout time, one caller, $28.88, first caller only. Let's go. $28.88, first caller on the fawn diamond that's over a 1 carat size. I'll tell you, it might be the rose gold, it might be the pink diamonds, but it looks far larger than a 1 carat, referencing like when that was on the hand from really a little bit further distance away. You see, there are some 1 carats that look really small. There are some 1 carats and very few, but there are some, and this is one of them, that looks really oversized. It looks more like a 2 carat. If you're just judging it based on, like, pretend those graphics weren't there, telling you every detail, you would think that's a larger than 1 carat 02. You've seen enough of them where you know, and that's what makes it even more important. So $28.88 first caller, and that one should be gone. And then we'll see, let's see, bracelet, that emerald and diamond bracelet. Let me know when you're ready to see that one. Great top of the hour coming up as well for, gosh, let's see. I've got 2 people. Looks like they're all talking about this one. So 2 people, 1 ring. What are we going to do? We're going to wait to see who says sold first. And then let's talk about, we've got a really, really, really special Tanzanite that is an 8 carat plus. Pink diamonds are here. Huge Tanzanite. I've got a trillion. My power stone, my 11 carat plus trillion is here as well. It's a day for blue wings. I've got a big pair, a big trillion, and a big oval. All coming up in the show. All separately, they're not on a wheel. Who's got this one? Oh, wait, hang on. We're just still waiting, verifying. All right, checking it out. Nobody yet? Still available? All right, let's move on then, and we'll wait to hear. We've got a Zambaran earring coming up, too. So a lot to get to on the way. I'm going to show you my round Tanzanite, though. Let's get this round. 7878 is the number on this one. And nobody? 102? Vaughn? 31 points? That is just, whew. Okay. Jalen, would you like this one? Oh, you do? Then he says yes. And then he's like, maybe. Jess, you didn't take it, right? Okay. Just giving him a chance to really take it all in since there's still a maybe. I haven't talked him into it yet, but don't worry, Jalen will. Jalen will. All right, $28.88. That one is, at the moment, verifying. Coming up next, top of the hour, welcome to the show. Happy Saturday, everybody. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. If you're like me and it's just getting started, well, hope it's going to be a good weekend. I can tell you this, if you hang out with us, I think it will be. I have a blue wing block D. It's a round. We showed you, we had an oval earlier, right? We're going to show you a round stone. Really cool mounting, kind of Art Deco, geometric feel. Loving this. Just want to remind everyone, get requests in too. Do you have the fawn? Congrats. The fawn diamond is gone. Congratulations on that one. Let's talk around. This is set in an unusual way. It's like in an angle. So let's talk about blue wing black D right there. Oh, yes. It's got the squared off shape, but set in an angle, kind of like reminiscent of what that emerald did earlier. And it continues that with this almost like triangle type of shape that goes on either side, east and west. Thank you so much on the fawn. Can't wait to hear who got that. And then we've got this 7878 item number on this brand new Tanzanite, which is our 233. Also happens to have 29 points in diamonds. And wow, any gold you want. And hello reds. They're all happening in that round Portuguese cut. Check it. See what I mean? All the way out to the very, very edge. This isn't even the best light for it. If I start blocking lights, you're going to really, really see. There we go. See how that helps to see what it's going to look like when you open the box and you see it at home and you're not standing in as long as you open your box and you're not standing on a television set, this is what it's going to look like color-wise. When you see that in person, that really, see how we went up a level there? It's just a matter of, that's the quality that we love in our blue wings, that ultra neon, the bright red flashes you get, the stunning, stunning dance of color. We have one only here in white, yellow, rose that I'm going to do something really wild on. It's even got the knife edge style. Do you see how that's that knife edge influence we see sometimes in a solitaire band, but that's really how we made sense to kind of lead up to those points on the outer edges there. 29 points is your diamond weight, and let's just do something wild here because I'm thinking about what we did on a 2-carat oval. Obviously, a round's a little more important. Obviously, you've got a little more diamond weight here and a lot more gold. And we've got the choice here to change to rose or the yellow. So make sure, and when you see this on, you're going to notice how it sits up almost squared off. So what I mean by that is it's almost like everything comes up and then sits on one level. So when you see it from this profile, I think that helps you understand why it looks so prestige, like really, again, kind of setting it all up a little higher, letting a lot of light access the stones, not just the Tanzanite, but the diamonds as well, on the sides there and giving it those cutouts on the shoulders. It's really well done. And yep, it's not going to be $8,400. Yeah, brand new Tanzanites sometimes get priced, well, as they should, with new gold and new diamond pricing. Of course, we always try to keep our world's best, and it is the best Tanzanite out there anywhere. Nobody's going to beat that quality of Tanzanite that you see when you're with us for 3 hours. Nobody. Nobody can, nobody will, right? And really, truly, Block D, that's out there here and there, sprinkled throughout the industry, but that's still not Blue Wing Black D. This is the best of the best, and we're going to put it on the auction block. I got to get around $8,500, and I can't even do, I think like even half off at $4,250 is still going to be a little rich for our Saturday morning. How about $1,000 to start? $1,000 to start with a $25 increment. Let's go. We're going to get you the opportunity to price your own jewelry. And $1,000 to start it off with $25 increments only. And a major, major value here on the way if we have participation. And that's what we're looking for in the next 60 seconds. So come on in and get requests in. We haven't had any yet. We'd love to help you out with requests if there's something you'd like to see, even if it's from last night or if it's from sometime throughout the week or if it's something you saw a while ago and you just can't stop thinking about it, well, you know you need to have it. So let's get just our final 50 seconds on a run here, and then we'll go ahead and show you. We've got a big ruby today, too. A really beautiful ruby on a great yellow and white diamond setting. It's very nice, but the rounds are special in Tanzanite. We know that, and that's so unique. And yet, here again, I think if you're somebody who's, if you manage to get in some of the bigger stones we've been able to do, I think there's something nice about having almost like, I don't know why I feel like it's more of a casual vibe, just that maybe it's because there's not like 8 carats and diamonds around it, or just that beautiful setting being that it's a little more kind of like a band feel when it's on because of the way it sits up and then squares off. Do you like this one at $1,000? We have the open. Who do you have, Spencer? Hi, Marjorie. Marjorie's got $1,000. Thank you so much for getting the auction started. And by the way, Jalen, do you know who that was that got the fawn diamond, or are you still working on it? Ellen? Thank you, Ellen. Congratulations. It's a very special stone. All right, so we have $1,000. And, well, we already did our phone test earlier. Now this is a test of how the auctions are going to go. Notice I wanted to get a little, feel for the auction vibe early today. So far, good deals for you. $1,000, we have one bidder. So we have 1,000, so it will go. Now the big question is, does anybody else want to go to their house instead of Marjorie's house? Okay, and we love Marjorie, but when it comes down to Tanzanite, you probably want to get in, right? So here we go, especially with this value, $233, 29 points in diamonds. There is quite a bit of gold. Don't let the cutouts on the side fool you. There's a good gold weight to this ring, and we're changing the gold, and we're sizing it. We got one, so you know what? Let's just give it a final 2 minutes. Bye-bye, it's going to go. Last call, 2 minutes, and then we see who's got it. $1,000 look like Marjorie. It's looking good. No competition thus far. Nobody on the line's verifying. It's looking real good. And then don't forget, let me know, holler at me if you want to see that heart-shaped chameleon. It's good. It's really good. Then I've got to show you those Mandarins. They're still not. I think we just might have to hold them. Just not going to sit on their own, but we'll give them a little, I might maneuver it so that they do. Let's see if we can work that out for you, because I know we need some Mandarin studs. We had a lot of requests for Mandarin garnet studs. So I will bring those out for you. They're coming up right after this. But Marjorie, where's she calling from, Spencer? Oh, nice. Wonderful. She's in Arizona. She doesn't have far to go, right? Relatively speaking. Doesn't have too far to go. I love that. I like that. And she's probably ready to, I imagine she's ready to get fall underway and maybe cool down, right? I can't say the Tanzanite is going to cool you off. That's going to make you real, real hot and bothered. See that quality and realize I got a deal like that for maybe, I don't know, potentially $1,000 here. Let's see. Let's find out. Looks like we've got a final call here, 50 seconds. Let me try it on once again here for you, and you'll see what I mean. Knife edge band coming up the top, comes almost straight up to the sides, meets here with the points of your diamonds on either side. Then this soft cushion-like shape that's around your Tanzanite, set at an angle, rotate it a bit. We have 30 seconds left, and we're looking for 1025. 1,025 or more, and power bids are welcome, but hey, try and encourage bidding. And try and mightily here with that teeny tiny little increment. So 19 seconds remaining. We're looking for 1025. Let's see if we've got it. We're verifying I may be in the back. Let's see what's happening with our last 13 seconds until it's done and gone. Really cool ring. It really is special to see a piece like that. You have no doubt one of our best in the rounds, and it almost does. If you're thinking, wow, it kind of looks like a cushion, you're right, because of the surrounding and diamonds around it. Do we have 1025? You got it sold. Let's go ahead and move right along. I got one Mandarin to sit properly. The other one I'm still working on, but it's an Asher cut. How cool. $77.97, just a one pair only opportunity on a Mandarin garnet stud. How neat, right? Seeing a Mandarin garnet in a stud earring like this is. Take a look at the match set here. Total weight, 297. So they're quite large. This one still is not sitting as I want it, but I'll hold it. And 297 plus 20 points in diamonds is your halo. That's my Asher cut. I've got a cushion cut ring that would go beautifully with them too. If you are looking for a match set, let that one hang out for a minute. I'm going to try that one on. It's a little rascal. And we'll zoom in a little closer here. And then we'll show you what they look like on, because that's really, at least you can see the clarity from all the angles there. That one's leaning the way it is. I'll show you the look. Now, of course, it's a centered post, so you can actually wear them squared off like this or set them in an angle, kind of like we just saw that setting on that last Tanzanite. Here's what they measure. Just a little over 1/4 of an inch from top to bottom, keeping in mind you're going to get a better look when they're actually against the ear, so then you'll really be able to gauge what they're going to look like when they're on. I kind of like wearing these point to point, like a more just diamond shape when they're on. I think they're lovely that way, so consider that. You can do that if you'd like. I'll try to show you here what they're all about so you can get an idea of size range, just kind of a little for instance on what they would look like when they're actually on the ear for you. So huge opportunity right now. Look at that shine. Nothing like an Asher, right? Got such a beautiful, beautiful, unusual cut. And that's how, you know, again, I just rotated it there. We'll go back to our wheel and take a look at what we can do on one pair. $19.99 price tag, not going to be. Thank you. Okay, here's what we'll do. And it's 11:11. I always look up at 11:11. Here's what we're going to do on the earrings. Make them $1,299 for the pair. One pair. I can change the gold. They're in yellow gold now. If you want white gold, no problem. So a huge value at $1,299. One pair. Had a lot of questions about giving you like a stud or a button style in Mandarins, because I brought you drops. Ironically, I've had drop earrings in the Mandarin, but a lot of people want to keep it more cash or keep it closer to the ear, so that's the way to do it. $12.99. Next up, should I show you the big bracelet? Should we bring out the big emerald and diamond bracelet, the tennis bracelet style that is incredible? Also one of my bigger values in a Tanzanite coming up. Just a short bit. Plus we have hoops. Plus we have wheels. Plus we have, I hope you'll get requests in. There must be something you're looking to see. Somebody's got to have something they want to see today. We can help you with those as well. And then last call on the Mandarins. Let me do this. I'm going to bring out the bracelet just so you can see it. You've been catching little glimpses of it on my wrist. Want to show it to you now here just so you can see what this is all about. This one is stunning. Well, just look at it on my wrist here. I mean, it's all here. It's ready to go. And I think more impactful, certainly, when you see emeralds from a distance away. Check that out. That's a lot of emerald and diamond weight that you have here, and some really, truly remarkable, stunning round emeralds that you have all out of Colombia. Item number on the bracelet is 7265. And I want to just get you familiar with the carat weights here because they're mighty. And this isn't all the way around. So it's a true like a tennis bracelet styling here that you have in the bright, bright, bright greens, in those gorgeous round diamonds, which are also huge. I mean, they're the exact same size. So it's a very impressive piece. The emerald weight first is 484, and then the diamond weight is 462. So same size, just a little less density, or you might have one more stone in the diamonds than the emeralds or vice versa. But what a cool look. 7 inches in styling in the yellow gold. We can change it actually if you'd like, but I wouldn't, actually this one, no, it should say as is. This one is as is in the yellow, but really impressive styling here. Insert closure, great, you know, again, safety catch. It's gonna have the one safety catch to keep that secure, but what a piece. And again, tough to match. So awfully nice to see so many different emeralds alternating with your diamonds going all the way around 7 inches in length. Let me know on that one because we've got a new markdown. It was $19,999 as a matter of fact. Great to layer. If you want to stack that next to a tennis bracelet, feel free, go ahead. But what a great look, and to get such vibrant, bright, stunning Colombians like these are. Very impressive. That one's going to be a markdown today. I cannot believe it, with nearly 10 carats of material, and to have huge diamonds and huge emeralds, and making this one as affordable as this is, where it's not even $10,000 today. What a piece, right? April and May's birthstones too. Consecutive birthstone months, consecutive, beautiful, alternating back and forth, you gotta get it. It's not gonna be $99.99 either, and it's not even $8,999. Who wants it? We'll make it $88.88. Yes. Sure. Ellen wants to see it again? You got it. Let me go grab it. I think we're gonna look at that Mandarin earring with the one there by itself first, and then I'll go grab that fun diamond here. We'll show that one more time. So 6226, and Ellen, take a look. Here's the new ring that's coming your way. That's the fawn diamond. It is already sold, but she just wanted to see it one more time. So there's our big fawn diamond. How about it? Big fawn diamond. Congratulations on the 102. And of course, don't forget the diamonds around it. The pink diamond's 31 points, and the white diamond 74. Does she need to see it, Jalen, on the hand again as well, or does that suffice to see it up close? Is she getting her screenshot of it, or just committing it to memory before it arrives, which won't take too long, because that one just, again, sized, and you can't change the gold color, so sizing, shipping should be out to her on Monday. Should be out of our building on Monday. All right, so coming up, that one's gone. Just want to give her another look at it. And then we also have, speaking of pink diamonds, because we got the fawn, we can go to a pink. We can get you a chameleon. We've got a really, really big pink diamond that's certified. That's VS as well. That's huge. And then let's get into it. This stunning, we're talking real rare here. I've got some Zambaran garnets, one of our favorites in our inventory of late. But this is not one, but two, in a Zambaran garnet matched in the rounds in an earring, a forward-facing diamond split hoop that has and holds that Zambaran garnet round. How pretty. And to be able to get this one, oof, for this price, $12.96 is the number. There's 5mm Zambarans here. They're approximately, they're close to a ½ carat or so. Everyone would be a little bit different carat weight, but the millimeter size is 5mm. So it's going to be basically set within this open style. It puts your double row in diamonds facing forward. We love these hoops anyways. We've had them with a number of stones, and we don't really repeat designs unless they're super popular. If they've proven to be a hit with you guys, then we will bring them back sometimes in different varieties of stones. And that's what we've done here because, well, Zambarans have been also very popular of late. Now, we've done the rose gold. You can choose your white, yellow, or rose, of course, but 5mm plus 55 points in diamonds. It's kind of like a forward-facing hoop that's split, but you've got that Zambaran that sits. And when you have them on, which you'll see, you don't see the back. So it's always tougher to see them up close because you're looking at so much of the earring that you don't see when they're on. But just for, seeing the stones, we want you to see the brilliance and the beauty of those rounds. And of course, a round is going to show up what we love so much about really beautiful Zambarans is the color shifting property, right? The fact that it's going to be a purple, it's going to be a blue, it's going to be a red, and you get different colors that shine through in different lights. So sometimes the blues are going to come out more prominently. Sometimes it's more like a red that you see out of what is overall a base color of purple, which is what Zambaran means in the native land in which they're mined, which is in Tanzania. So we've got one pair. Oh no, we've got a couple pairs. Oh yay, I've got 3 pairs. This is wonderful news. We can do any gold you want. 6 stones, 3 pairs of earrings. Love that. Well, we better make the price extra, extra, extra juicy if we're going to get 3 pairs gone. We're going to do it right now for less than even. This is my normal price. There's a $15.99 price tag, and well deserved for Zambarans that are rounds like that. But instead, much better. Huge opportunity. Get your earrings. And if you are lucky enough to have our Zambaran rings, I've had Zambaran bracelets, I've had Zambaran pendants. The one thing we're really missing is usually the earring. It's a 3/4 inch drop. That's been proven to be a favorite as well. Great style to see here. Just everyday wearable, certainly not too long, but definitely going to drape. There's going to be plenty of room. So even if you've got a little longer lobe, there's no issue there. That's not a huggy. It's just that 3/4 inch drop. But seeing them on is really the important part of this, because that's when you appreciate the beautiful way that they're split. We can go back up close real quick. Just give me a second to put them on, and then we'll go ahead and, boy, easy to put on. You just pop on that post. It's a locking clasp in the back. It's hinged at the base of your hoop, and then you're ready to go. So it's a wild moment here. Take advantage of them as fast as you can. Take a look at them on here so you can really see that dramatic drop, just that little bit of, again, that split that then holds that stone and really floats it. Now, if you had a little bit longer lobe, you would see just, again, really the stone would almost be like sitting right beneath. It looks like so many of these great earrings we're seeing that have these wraparound designs right now in jewelry that are so popular. It's not $15.99. They're not even $9.99. We're so lucky. 3 pairs. That is just, I mean, fortunate to be able to bring out a multiple in a Zambaran garnet that is as rare as this is, and they're not even $9.99, $8.99, or $799 for Zambaran garnets in rounds. I just can't, look at those. I can't describe to you properly or enough how brilliant these rounds are. It's such a pretty stone in any form and in any shape, but when you have a round, it brings them to life, as oftentimes rounds do, but it's that really beautiful way to show off the color shifting property. $777 gets them to you. We have 3 pairs available. Let's go back and take a close-up look. That is amazing. $777 for the pair. Rose gold, white gold, yellow gold. You are going to choose. There is not a bad color of gold for a Zambaran garnet earring. There is not. There's just no way you can go wrong there. And it's so easy to put on. They're just easy. They're comfortable. I mean, you saw there's no like pull because you think, oh, 2 rows in diamonds and they're holding a stone. Oh, that's going to be too heavy or too uncomfortable. Not at all. This is a great everyday wearable style. And it's $777 for 1 pair gone, 2 pairs left, and that's all we got. And I'm curious to see what gold color everyone's going to get here to get those home. It's a really beautiful look. And those Zambarans, get the rounds. I know we have beautiful ovals. We've seen some really stunning. Oh, there have been some ovals and some cushion cuts and some emerald cuts that are just divine. I don't know if anything's going to top the round. And it doesn't mean you have to have a round to match. They all coordinate together. What color are they getting? Oh, let's find out. He's like, I'm not that far yet. All right, so we'll find out and we'll let you know. I mean, I'm curious. Maybe you need to know what everyone else is doing, right? Before you choose, you kind of, ask a friend, see what they're doing, what color they like, and we'll make it happen for you. So huge value. We'll give them 30 final seconds here and a lot to get to in the next hour and 40 minutes. We also have hoops, pave. Stunning, triple row, pave, substantial hoops, but they're affordable. They're affordable. And then there's even a really, really rare bezel set diamond ring. We've got a 50-pointer bezel set. My big deal, I think, is the Tanzanite. And since it's so limited, we better get to that right about now. Yes? Yellow, good. Okay, so again, all colors look fantastic. You cannot make a bad choice. I'm just curious what everyone's taking. So we have so far a rose and a yellow gone, and there's 1 pair left now. So that's it. Somebody, one color, she loves them. Sheila likes them right the way they are in the rose gold. And then Jalen, we'll find out who that color is, getting them in yellow gold. Our Mandarin studs are still here. Still have that really important pink diamond I'm going to show you because it's one of our few left that's certified. Most of our pink diamonds, no matter how large, are not certified, but we like to bring both options in case you really do want that certificate to go with. So we have that. Also, speaking of demontoids, earlier today, we brought you on a wheel a demontoid. I got to believe it's gone, but wait till you see what I have. If you want to go larger, in Madagascar stones, I have a ring. 3 stones, oh my, all together across your hand. The perfection of the matching is really what needs to be really discussed here. 67, 64, and I've got all these one-of-a-kinds to show you. We're so lucky to still now have 1 pair left in the Zambarans, but really what we're going to see throughout the rest of the day here. besides our hoops are one only. And this is a triple stack of Madagascar neon demantoids, 226 total weight among the 3 cushion cut squares. That, think about it, it already means there are 75 pointers on each section, if you will, goes across the hand here. Also is going to be 159 in diamond weight because there's a double halo in diamonds around each and every stone. Watch this. A square, and a square cushion, all perfectly matched. Watch these because there's really that big wraparound design because it is meant to sit just exactly meeting where the fingers meet when it's on the hand here. So it goes all the way across the finger when you wear it. That is our largest demantoid weight I have altogether, but it's really tough if you're thinking, oh, I'll just take 1 stone. Well, it's so difficult to get a 2-carat demantoid. That's just not a stone that comes in big sizes. And when it does, it's really pricey. So this might be a way to cover a couple of bases here. You get the big carat weight all together, but you also get this really, really important styling that just glows. And the neon of those stones, there's that subtle little bit of like an extra blue secondary. We talked about that earlier. I have 1 ring here. I can't have you wait on it. There's a markdown. It's just gotta go. It's an amazing opportunity. Take a look at it on my hand here. It goes literally side to side. And you will not believe it. The price tag here today. Oh. Look at the size of this. Do you see how it meets on either side there? It just truly meets, goes all the way. I mean, it looks like it just would keep going, right? But that'd be uncomfortable if it did. So they perfectly sit side to side across the hand. I need you to call me because it's a mega value. The $79.99 price tag is a thing of the past. Do we have anyone thinking about it so far? Already may have a caller on the line here, just polishing it up for you. Look at those big stones. I mean, think about this, a 75-point demantoid on its own. What would that be? What would that go for? This is no longer $79.99, which, I don't know, I've had 75 pointers recently. They were $4,000 a ring. Well, $4,000 times 3, because it's 1, 2, and 3 stones, well, that's $12,000. That's what this is like. It's like having 3 demantoid rings all compiled together, creating this beautiful, oversized, almost band kind of feel. And if you're just going, I couldn't even, like, I think that solitaire's cool, but I just want more. Yeah. Thank you. All right. So instead of $79.99, watch this. We're still awaiting our demantoid caller. It is go time. It's not $79, $69, $59. This is truly one of the most luxury pieces I can bring you because it's a triple demantoid. And they're lively. We talked about all this before. You know, the brilliance, far greater than diamond. The dispersion that demantoids are capable of bringing you is just beyond. $59.99, $49.99. Nope, it's got to go today. So we're making it a huge value right now, not even $49.99. First caller will make it $3,999. That is another one of my must-go museum pieces today. Sprinkling them through the show today so you can see some of our very best, but on display at a really teeny tiny little price and making it happen at affordability like never before. And that's the way to do it. So $39.99 gets you that rare specialty stone. We got a quick wheel coming up for our bottom of the hour and then hoops on the way and miracle pieces that we've got. Big Tanzanite deal for you as well. This wheel's a lot of fun, and there is a single demantoid coming up. So if you just want 1 stone that is about 75 points, we'll bring you one coming up. If you're going, well, that sounds good, we'll show you. So that would be like a 73-pointer all by itself. See how there's just, that's a Russian stone, so you can see how the color differs a little bit. You know, you get that little more like Papa Neon, or you can get more of that kind of blue secondary with the Madagascar material. It's up to you. So big Russian stone coming up next. Get ready. We got some good ones here. I'm going to start with this emerald cut. Let's actually do this. We've got a beautiful beryl combination ring. This is going to be a quick wheel, so we've got some really great discounts here coming your way. Of course, these are all just going to be time to go. Well, how pretty is that? Beryl times 2. You've got, well, 3 stones, but aqua, that's the blue beryl. Beautiful pink morganite in the center, which is our pink beryl we love, but this is not the peachy tone that you usually see. Then we've got a great looking cushion cut, blue wing black D. That's magic. The beryls together, it was my first design I ever did here at TVON. Was not this exact ring, but it was a morganite and aqua combination. And it was so many years ago. And I know we all love that combination when you get those softer colors, but not light. meaning they're pastel. That's how the families of these barrels work, right? They're going to be a light pink and a light blue, but that is so saturated, about max saturation there. Then we've got the beautiful, that's an emerald cut, Mandarin garnet, isn't that pretty? And then the cushion cut in the blue wing block D, and there is one more, and that is that aforementioned demantoid in a 73 pointer, but this one has white diamonds and yellow diamonds. Now again, little different colorway because you have the Russian stone here, so that's got more of that neon color. Some people like a little brighter, some want a little softer. It's just a personal preference thing. Different categories, different sources have a very distinct color difference there. They're still in the green category, but that's a wild wheel, and we're talking about beautiful luxury pieces here, but wait till you see this price tag, because when they are on a wheel, there's a purpose. There's a reason. There's a reason they're all together here. And that is because the extra savings and are just, spending a little less airtime by showing you 4 at once can give you a better opportunity. And therefore, we actually drop prices way down. These are all going to be, you know this about a wheel. When you see a piece on a wheel, it's going to be the lowest price it can be possible. That's it. That's like straightforward. The lowest price we can offer is when it's on a wheel, because that's the idea. Just move them on out, get them all home, get you that great last chance. A lot of times that is going to be last opportunity, because once you bring it down to the lowest price, there's not a lot of point in keeping it around. You can't drop it again. So spending more and more airtime is what gets costly. So this is where you take your pick. Blue wing block D, we got carat weights waiting you. That is that nearly 3/4 carat Russian demantoid. So if you want one single stone, this is a great way to go. And if you like, there's no diamonds on the barrel. It's just morganite and aqua together, but what a combo. Sometimes it's rare, but sometimes you just don't need diamonds, right? That's when you have that combination. I don't think you do. And then that emerald cut, Mandarin. Oh, these are all one of a kinds. The only one that stays as is, by the way, is the demantoid. That'll stay in the yellow and the white because it's yellow and white diamonds. Everything else, Tanzanite, barrels, and the Mandarin can also be changed. So keep that in mind. Oh, we're going to get them out the door. Which one do we like so far? We got a lot of busy lines. Yeah. Morganite, you got it. Morganite and aqua, that's 6783. Take a look at this one on the hand. Watch how this also will be 3 stones that really sit across the hand here and go like side to side. The morganite in the center is a square cushion, 535. 76 points in your trillion. Yes, trillion. Sierra Santa Maria aquas, and it's sparkling like a pink diamond. Do you notice that? I mean, I don't have a 535 pink diamond, but if I did, this is what it would look like. That is a true classic pure pink morganite that is flashing as if it's a diamond. And then your aqua and aqua trillion cuts, great balance to that 3-stone style. Oh, they're coming way down. Well, interestingly enough, there's a $79.99 price tag on the Tanzanite. The rest, ironically, are $59.99. Yes. The Madagascar demantoid triple ring. Oh, sure. Tanzanite, $79.99 price tag on that one. 7243 already gone, but it's not $59.99. Please don't charge them $59.99 or $79.99, because that one actually was the highest in price tag. And that has a lot to do with the fact it's a 427 cushion with a very simple, elegant style. So keeping it clean, diamonds down either side. How about this? $59, $49, $39. Oh, that's my lowest price I see. One of them was actually slated for the sale. It's not going to be even 30. Oh, forget sale. Come on. Isn't every day a sale? Do we need an occasion? Do we need a holiday to celebrate and give sale prices? No, we do not. Every day is a sale. This is TVON. I'm getting you the lowest prices ever. They're not $39 or $29 or even, watch, $19.99 a ring. Tanzanite's verifying, morganite and aqua's verifying. The Mandarin is a must-have in the emerald cut. And then our 73-point Russian demantoid will have the horsetail inclusion. They are not $19.99. I'm getting them out the door right now. The very first callers, make them only $1,888 a ring while they last. And let me know who's got what. That Mandarin garnet, $232, and it has over a carat in diamonds. There's actually 118 in diamond weight with that Mandarin. 118. Huge diamond weight there. How about yellow and white diamonds around your demantoid? Out of Russia, such a stunning stone, bright as can be. That is neon. And then we've got our Tanzanite verifying right now. The Tanzanite, any gold you want, 7243. And then how about it? Do we like the best of barrels? Together there, the morganite and the true pink, the blues of the aqua, yes. Oh, hi, Lola. Hi, Lola. Okay, I'm talking to my mom as well. Yes. Demantoid, you got it. Let's try on the demantoid. Item number is 7613. 7613, 73 pointers, so almost 3/4 of a carat. Then you have white diamonds. Tony, don't even tempt me. 25 points. Oh, wait. 25 points is the white diamond weight. You get 61 points in the yellow diamonds. That is super, super, super cool. 1888. My goodness. That is the coolest thing. So wait, let's break this down. You got a 3/4 carat Russian demontoid. You get almost 2/3 of a carat in white and yellow diamonds. That's the other rarity there. There are two rarities together. And then you got the white diamonds in the middle. I mean, just gorgeous. 1888 first callers on any one of them. And did anyone get anything so far? Virginia, did you get the barrels? Yes. Go ahead, Victor. Did you? I'm sorry, was that a yes or a no? You did? No? Okay, yes. Yes? Which one? Morganite and aquas? Tell me. Who wants that Morganite aqua combo? The prettiest ring. The combo that's, who says pastels can't be bright? Sounds like a bit of an oxymoron, doesn't it? Pastels, but they're bright. That's the saturation we love to see right there. 1888. Let me know who's got what, and then we move along. We've got a lot more to show you. Big pink diamond is here. One certified pink diamond left, and it is a monster piece. It's heavy gold, too. That's what I love about it. It's got so much going on. From a nice platform of heavy gold weight, great double halo around it. We'll show it to you. So it sounds like this one's gone. Antonio, did you get the Tanzanite? Sounds like that one's gone as well. Thank you. Oh, that was right. That was Lola. Yeah. And then we've got Spencer, you're verifying on the demontoid. And there's the Mandarin right there, the Mandarin emerald cut. Tell me why. Let's just zoom in real quick. Bring up the graphics, please, because that is just 7697. Do you know that I don't have another emerald cut Mandarin garnet in the inventory? Look at that color. Sings, right? Bright neon, but it's got a good size. 2 carats 32, a carat 18 in diamond weight, and all of that, yeah, is $1,888, and that'll get home. And you can even change the gold on the Mandarin. Now, you don't see much gold. It's really only the band in the back, but that's in yellow now, and we can change it for you. So next up, we do have the Chameleon heart shape. Let me just flash it. Maybe it's probably not the day for it, but let's just flash it just in case. I mean, I've talked about it. I'm excited. We had one heart shape in a ring, which I can also bring out if you haven't seen it. But this is the heart-shaped Chameleon. Check this out. It's our first Chameleon that actually has this color to start. Sometimes we see more blue greens, sometimes we see more green greens, sometimes they're more brown green. This starts as a yellow green color. It's item number 7931, and it is going to be our one and only Chameleon, and yet you gotta look here where we really went with it. We rolled, we said, you know what, it's a 56-point heart shape SI1. Let's give it more yellow diamond weight, and that's the bail. That's 2 of your 3 halos. The yellow diamond weight is 82 points. The white diamond weight is 48. And we've got a cert to go with it, of course. And it is a large heart-shaped pendant, that's for sure. And we still have the demontoid, and so both of the garnets from the wheel are still here. So garnets, we're ready to party. Nice big bail on this one too. So diamond by the yard, sure. Bigger chain, you got it. Big rope chain, thicker, heavier, substantial chain, no problem. But this is rare to see what's still gonna start as a bright, bright yellow green and then go and change color. Look at this. Oh, look at that. Let's actually reverse it here. We don't do centimeters as much as we do inches, right? So there you see it. There you've got an inch top to bottom. So I will bring out the heart-shaped ring too, because I think that's worth seeing again. But this has so much to go with it. And let me just, I'm trying to figure out how I can show you the cert at the same time. Let me see if I can just be really good with my left hand today and do this all one-handed. Let me show you the cert that goes along with it here. So my brother would be proud. He's the lefty of the family. And here it is. This is the cert. So fancy deep greenish yellow. And then interestingly enough, this is the only one that's ever been described as a strong white fluorescence. So interesting. It's going to have more of that, you know, blue-white color when it fluoresces, when it changes based on the temp. So really rare, probably the rarest of the Chameleon. 62-pointer, deep green yellow. That's how we describe it there. More of that yellow-green, really. And then as side 2, there's your, is this the wrong cert, guys? Because this is not a heart-shaped cert. So might we need to, or is this a pear-shaped stone? And no, it's not. Is it? Let's look. Let me see where we went wrong here. Nope, it's a heart-shaped stone. Hey, Joyce, I think we're going to need to find the other cert because this is, thank you, Mandarin's gone. Can we find the heart-shaped cert, please? This is a pear-shaped. and this one says 61 points. Yeah, so wrong cert. Interestingly enough, I have the insert is correct, but not the outer cert. So these got obviously mixy-mixied, but let me show you this one. There's a little, every cert comes with one of these little kind of like cheat sheet certs, so this is correct. So we'll try to match it up with the proper cert. But this is the little, there you go. So now we're looking at, 56 point, NSI1 and all that good stuff. So we'll find the big cert for you and show it to you. So you got that strong yellow fluorescence. So this is, again, different stone than what we last showed you here. It's got that really special measurement of 4.4 by 5.2. We'll bring out the ring as well. The ring's going to start with more of the traditional green chameleon color. And this one, you know what we'll do here? Let's give you a great value. And that's what we're here to do. There's a $27,191 start price to this one. We've got it as lowest at $14,000. I'll do better than that. Haven't had one in a pendant in a while, though. That's what's tricky. If you've been a chameleon lover, but your preference in jewelry is wearing a pendant, or you want to get the set where we can get to the ring too, they would coordinate beautifully. But on the way it's going to go, unbelievable. 10,000 it's not. 9,000, 8,000. 7,000 it's not. One caller, let's make it easy right now. We'll do it for $5,999. Close up we go. And yes, we'll bring out that proper cert as soon as we find it. Yep. Hey, Mary. Hey, Michael. Wait, Mary and Michael got the Mandarin. Sounds like some wonderful alliteration. My mom would appreciate it. She loves to alliterate. I like it too. Oh, thank you, Mary and Michael. Enjoy your Mandarin. Congratulations. Beautiful emerald cut. So this is $59.99. Let me go ahead and hold it up close so you can really see it really well here, so you can see all of the beauty of the yellow and the white diamonds around it. Beautiful stone. All right, so verifying on that one. We'll see who's got it. We'll get out that cert. As soon as I get it, we'll bring it on out. Now for my pink diamond that is certified, mention this. We've got one really large pink diamond here. How about this? Big platform. It's not set like any other double halo has been set before, so it really makes it extra interesting. And this is what also contributes to a lot of weight to the ring. There's got a lot of gold weight I'm talking about. Yes, carat weight as well, but also a lot of great gold weight here. The item number, and this will be another certified stone, it's 6096 on the one of our last of the actual larger stones that are certified by the GIA, because a lot of the pink diamonds we try to keep the cost down. So we'll, give you a big size, but, keep the cert away from the equation. This one is certified. So if that's a priority to you, you got a great chance to pick one up here. And it's not going to be what you normally have seen this, because this has been here a while. I mean, the item number tells you it goes back a good 6-7 months here since this one first came out to play. And this has been a substantial, because it's 33 points. It's a VS2, which we're going to show you all the documentation, as we mentioned, which makes this so important. But it also has a 70-point white diamond weight. Did you find it? Okay, so I'm going to swap this one, and it has the insert is here. So yeah, perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, so guys, we have the heart shape cert. The right number? You mean like GIA cert number? That'll have to check. Let me look. Yes, it is. Yes, you got it. Thank you, Andy. All right, we found the heart-shaped cert. That's good. So now we have them all together. Happy, happy, happy. So we'll show that in just a minute. But I want to talk about the cert here, because this is my pink diamond, one of our few certified, and it gets so rare. A, you're getting 1/3 of a carat exactly. B, look at this. VS2 on the clarity. Oh my, you don't see that very often. The larger it goes, the less clarity you expect. This is still a natural, we're talking very light pink here. And of course, that's GIA for you. They're very, this is why the certs matter. They're sticklers. They give you the absolute most conservative level grading on everything, including clarity, including color. So it's about basically our square brilliant here. You've got a square cushion modified brilliant. There's the clarity characteristics. Notice how this is, you would see, and this is under tremendous magnification, but look at that. Hardly see any inclusions from the top. This is if you were able to get the stone essentially magnified to be this size and scale. You would see just a couple of inclusions from the front and then a couple from the back. So it really is, it's a well-cut stone. They really were smart about the way that they're cutting that, but a VS2 is really going to be impossible to see even under magnification, which is why this is so handy, because if you ever needed to know where your inclusions are, you've got it basically mapped out here, because you're not going to see that with the naked eye. So it's an inscribed stone as well, so that means the cert number linked up with the stone itself, but that's just a gorgeous ring. The 35 points in the big pink diamond halos, and look at the saturation. So what GIA calls a light pink here really is giving you that ultra saturation. We usually see stones that don't have nearly that saturation, so do keep that in mind. Color is color is color, and when you're seeing it up close, you're noticing that's a far more saturated stone than we typically see. And I've got an opportunity to send this out because for those of you that have seen it, go, I know that ring. That's been one of our most highly valued pink diamonds we have. And there's a couple reasons. The 1/3 of a carat, the VS2 quality, the cert that comes with it. All of that done for you, all of that ready to go. And when you've seen it, it's right here, $13,999. Just know that we are taking this several levels lower for you today just to get it a home. It's important that these, I mean, we'll be at that point here soon where it's like no more certified stones. We got the 109 still, but that's great if you want to spend $85,000. We have a certified 1 carat 09 pink diamond. It's beautiful, but you know, it's not ever, you know, exactly in everyone's budget. We're going to put this one into the budget it never should be, because taking $13,999 and cutting that straight up in half, $7,000 is still not your price today. That's the price. This is why it doesn't even come out on the air very often, because it's a $14,000 ring. We've just put it half price, and I'm not leaving it at $7,000 or $69.99. You will love this. But again, with everyone else who loves pink diamonds and everybody's seeking out a deal, I mean, if there's a deal to be had in pink diamonds, it's going to make waves. It's going to be something that the entire industry is talking about. Watch this. I think that rose gold border, it just makes it. It's so substantial to have all that rose gold on the very outer edge there. There's your inside finishing as well. $69, $59.99. Hold on. One of the largest stones. We have the 109. Sure, that's the largest. But my 50 pointers are gone. My 60 pointers are gone. This is the one to get, unless you want to go with the $85,000 109. I'd be happy to bring it out. But it's not $59.99 to own this. It's not even $5,500. This is our brand new low. You've never seen it anywhere near this price. We've been hanging out at $14K for a long while. This has the cert, really differentiates it even from other 25 pointers and 30 pointers that we've seen in the past, because that cert elevates your rarity. I'm making it $4,999 first caller. Huge, huge value to get that stone and this heavyweight ring, this bolder gold presence that you have as a platform sitting beneath it. And it's only $49.99 first caller. That's it. That'll go. That will go today, because museum pieces don't stick around when they're marked down to that kind of level. That is for sure. So huge moment, $49.99, and get ready. We got a big Tanzanite coming up. And wait till you see. Oh, and by the way, heart shape. If you need to see the heart shape cert beyond just the little insert, we have it. So let me know. And then I also have, hold on, because we want to hook everybody up with a pink diamond. And since we got your attention with pink diamonds, I have this smaller size. It's a 28 pointer. So let me just keep in mind here now, this has got its own little headline here because it's got some really big white diamonds on the sides of it, but it's also 7766. Here's our 18K. We've actually upgraded your gold here in the rose and the white. That cushion cut center is 28 points. So it's still a big size. Remember, there's only 5 points difference between the two. It's the same shape as well, but no cert here. But that's also going to account for a much better price tag, 28 points in the diamonds, or the center rather, and then you have 18 points in trillions. That means there's a 9-point trillion and a 9-point trillion on the sides. 7 points in pink and 52 points in white. Let's add it all up because that's important too. But there's one moment. Take your pick. 2 pink diamonds, 2 different price ranges, both large stones. The 18 karat gold sets that 28 pointer apart. Your total diamond weight here is going to be, remember, that's 18 points just in the trillion. So technically that goes along with the white diamonds there, but then your 52 points and your 7 points, and that means 105 total. The pink diamond is still substantial. The big trillion cuts are amazing. And if you want this 28 pointer in the 18K that's fully finished on the inside as well, this one's going to be substantially less than even $49.99. We'll blow it out for $29.99. So that's now a way to get a huge stone. We've not seen 28 pointers offered at that level very often. So mega values. Either one you'd like. $29.99 on the left side, no cert, but 18K. Then on the right side, you have the 33 pointer that does have a cert, and it's got more substantial diamonds around it. So you pick $49.99 on the right or $29.99 on the left. Those are some of the last few large pink diamonds that I have in stock in our inventory. It is go time. I'm going to show you a Tanzanite deal that is going to wow you right here, right now. It is nothing short of amazing. I do have a 721 pear shape, but I have the better value is the 8 karat 41 you're going to see. And it is just gorgeous. Classic too. So we'll bring that out, but let me know, $29.99, 28 pointer, or get the 1/3 of a carat for the $49.99, which you're seeing the graphics for right now on the right side. So you tell me, 2 of our more substantial, we still have the 109. If you're thinking about collectors, you want to get that 109, we can bring that on out for you. But there are 2 incredible levels of pink diamonds. And hopefully 2 budgets that we can fit them into, right? $3,000 and $5,000 basically are your price tags left and right. So take that into consideration. Tough to get bigger pink diamonds for our price tag anywhere near that, but you got it right now. So $29.99, let me know which one we're thinking about, or get the 1/3 of a carat, which I would say, gosh, I just, let me put them on side by side as well, just so you can appreciate like size-wise on the hand, if that's the deciding factor, because there's a lot to think about when you're comparing the 2. So there's a lot to consider certainly, but you know, overall a larger ring here, but it's also your larger center stone, 18K, 14K, both in 2-tone gold, rose and white together. This one's $29.99, up here, $49.99. Let me know which one you prefer. Okay, so I'm gonna bring out Tanzanite. It's an 841. I have dubbed this and deemed this the value of the day because, well, a few things working together. Value doesn't just happen because it's one aspect. This is the big size, the great diamond weight, the amazing color, and the value all together in item number 5775. You know what else it is? Purely classic. The classic style. The style that if you're lost as to where do I go, I see a little bit of everything in Tanzanites. What should I invest into to have forever and ever and always love? Think about this setting, the oval with the halo, the classic. It'll be made for as long as we enjoy jewelry, right? There's always going to be something to be said about the halo design, the exquisite nature of having a huge stone. I know that you're thinking, well, the bigger stones mean bigger price tag. How's she going to get around that? Watch this. Huge opportunity right now. There are moments in the show, and this is part of that museum must go category, where pieces that have been here as they deserve, a little higher price tag typically, we're just going to blow them out here on this Saturday. It's kind of just a calm summer Saturday to sit back and shop and really take advantage of some values here, because that's what we got to do when it's like dog days of summer here, and you got to like really just wow everybody, and it takes a little bit more discounting to do that. It's exactly what we have going on for you, and that's why when you're getting 840, true story, I have a 7 carat right here. The 7 carat's more. I have a 6 carat right here. That's more. And that's part of why this is a value, but also look at the color of this oval. I brought you the Kingstone the other day. Remember it? It was Thursday night, brought you the Kingstone of the oval parcel. This isn't a lot different when you look at the reds. That was 11 carats, but take a look at our 841 here. Yes. Janae would like to see the fire opal. You got it. All right, we'll flash this in. It's from last night, just a few short hours ago. Let me flash it while she's on the line there. That's some emerald cut fire opal there. Had that last night. And Janae, that's going to be $78.79. It's a 106 fire opal. And it's also set with 46 points in diamonds to go with it. So that's in the yellow gold now. And then I bet you she's going to want to see it on the hand if she's talking about that mounting or the stone or the ring or what have you. So let me slip that on my hand for you. Show you what that's all about. There's the fire opal doing its thing, glowing. Looks like a ruby, doesn't it? No, there's hardly any red in that stone at all. I mean, or hardly any rather orange. There's very little. Usually it's an orange-red combo. You're going to see a little bit of each. That's mostly red in that 106. Fire opal with the 46 points in diamonds. Now we're going to head on back to the 841 and show you back in. Look at this, centered up. Look at the red. Some really interesting, you know, it's an interesting extra cutting too. Not a true brilliant, but close to it. When you look at, there's extra faceting throughout the oval stone. 8 carats 41 is the size. Big diamonds around it. That's totaling 93 points. Do we love it? Any gold you wish. It's a $99.99 price tag. Normally, this is where it's museum must go time. Come on in, because we're going to approach one of our bigger Tanzanite per carat values. Because for those of you that are comparing, even if you want to go ahead and compare, you know, Rolls Royces to Toyotas, you can do that, okay? You can do that, because sometimes people will say, well, I saw another Tanzanite out there and it's 500 a carat. Yes, but is it blue wing black D? And, you know, that's where we ask you, usually with jewelry, you want to compare like apples to apples, right? You want to make sure you're comparing quality with quality. Because in jewelry, the world is vast, right? You can get a lot of different qualities, a lot of different, even you can get a natural gem, but it's maybe a lower quality. This is really the exceptional best. And I think we're going to really do some wowing with carat weight per carat pricing here, and you get your 93 points in VS Diamonds and choose your gold. Here's what the oval looks like on the hand. To give you a size perspective on our 841, here's what it looks like. Also, if you wanted to put something, you know, kind of beside it, maybe a wonder ring is what you're thinking about. If you wanted to add something at the base here, I would say just get a little extra size bigger on the oval, and then you'll be able to kind of slide a ring next to it or under it or around it if you want to do that. In the past, it was on a wheel at one point, and the wheel was $59.99, as anything in this size would be. Watch what's about to happen. We have an hour and 5 minutes or so left. I'm going to make sure, and there are the reds even from a distance. Look at how there's like a core center of red to that stone as it moves. When I tell you there's value, because obviously we're excited about a lot of the values, so, you know, we're here to bring you values. There's very often times I'm going to come up here and say, this isn't so much of a value. This was not a big value. Like, that's what we do. That's what our whole philosophy is to bring you value. But there are certain values that need a little extra attention. A big moment to say, come on in if you like it, because we're going to give you the screaming deal on a Tanzanite, and we're going to get a per carat price we've not seen. And we're going to do something extraordinarily unique and different and bold with this Tanzanite. And even if you're going, yeah, 8 carats are usually out of the budget, not tonight or not today, they're not. So here's what we're going to do. $5,999 wheel price. That was a blowout price. Watch what we're going to do instead. Take a look and call me. 841 Classic. You get all the reds in that stone, and it's not going to be, hold on, it's not even $59.49 or $39.99. This is what gets so wild, and get ready because we're going to pare it down to pricing on per carats, and you're going to be amazed, especially when you follow what's happening with Tanzanite. There are some values that just should never happen in life. I am proud to say this is one of them. And I am proud to say that we're going to give you an opportunity you will not soon forget here, but I would recommend dialing in. Do you know that right now, at the current moment at $39.99, just to help kind of understand, right now the per carat price is $475 a carat. That's if it's free gold and free diamonds, which fine. Okay, let's do that. Let's do free gold and free diamonds. But this is not going to be $39.99. We're approaching best ever right now. Hold on, this is not going to be even $3,500. Wait, $3,500 it's not? $3,000 it's not? $29.99 for an 841. That's $356 a carat. That's lowest price ever. But I'm going lower. So here's my best advice. If you haven't dialed in yet, this is the time to do it. We are already at the lowest price I've brought you on Blue Wing Block D per carat. That's as if there were no diamonds or no setting. There's a gold band. There is a huge diamond halo, all round brilliance around it, and that's almost a carat in VS Diamonds. And that is my lowest per carat price we've ever had. I think it's fair to say that anybody's had. And I'll put that up against low quality Tanzanite. And yes, I hate saying that, but there is low quality Tanzanite. And even though it's still a one source stone, there's low quality Tanzanite out there. This is right now $356 a carat. I'm going lower. Let's get it a home. Take a look at it. I'm going lower. Just say sold. Operators, say sold, okay? Let me know when you're confirmed and verified and when it's gone. I told you some values are just worth shouting from the rooftops. This is it. And it's not even $29.99. It's not even $28.99. First callers, let's do it. Let's make it $2,888. And yes, of course, there's the basket. There's the perfectly perched so that the basket is meant to accommodate the depth of the stone. It doesn't sit up enormously off the hand, which I'll show you again. It is 20, which by the way, let's look at it per carat. The official lowest per carat price I've had, this is unreal, $28.88. That's an 8 carat 41, right? Still is. It's $343 a carat. Free diamonds, free gold, any gold you want. Let me try it on one more time. Here's what we're going to do. Yes, 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 yes. So that is, I mean, that's a miracle. It's a miracle. And when everyone else is, if you said, oh, I saw somebody doing 500 carat, okay, great, but is it blue wing block D? Is it even block D? Is it blue wing block D? Remember, in June, that was only a couple months ago, we finally got back at the JCK show happened again. It was a triumphant return of the big trade show in Las Vegas, and stones were being sold. Tanzanite, that was obviously not blue wing block D because we're the only ones that have it. We don't exhibit out there. There were stones like regular block C material going for $2,300 a carat. They were small sizes, 2 and 3 carats, and they were $2,300 a carat. What would you rather have? A loose stone that's 2 carats at $2,300, or do you want 841 of the best there's ever been with a halo and VS diamonds in gold, ready to wear, in your size, in your gold color with all the red flashes? That's how we do it. 2888. I think it's gone, right? Yeah. All right, so Jalen, Spencer, Antonio, Virginia, who's getting it? Jess, maybe? All right, so looks like that's gone. That's what happens. Now, I have a bigger stone at 13 karat emerald cut. I also have an 1165 trillion, and I have a pear shape. Virginia? Okay, that's gone. Let me just go ahead and show you this pear shape. It's interesting because this one looks bigger, because I'll show you. Even though this one's gone, look at the difference. So that 841 is the oval. Here's a pear shape. Yeah, it's a little more money, but it's a 721. Okay, so a carat 20 different. Item number 6602. One only here. Let's do it. 721 is the carat weight pear shape, but it looks bigger as we just illustrated. It also is saturated. Saturated blue wing black D, right? How do you rate your Tanzanite? Usually it's single A, double A, triple A, 4A. 5A, blue wing block D is considered a greater saturation than even 5A grade material. And here is the mounting that is just a party in diamonds. It is 90 points, one only in white gold. So I can't even change the gold color because of the complexity of this mounting. But it does have 90 points in baguettes and rounds, and that's why your 90 points here is really unusual. So just in white gold, you have to love it the way it is as far as gold, but we're going to size it for you. We just hit high noon out here on the West Coast. Welcome to our show. Last hour's here. Get requests in if you have them, and we will help you own. Ooh, this is the good stuff here, and now I got to kind of make it make sense with the last one, right? So one only here and a quick opportunity to get you something special. Where, yeah, 721 pear shape looks bigger. It does. Sometimes stones do that. And it's not for lack of cutting. It doesn't have cutting that takes away from the color saturation. That's there. Here it is from the side profile. Here it is from the inside. We even finished the under gallery for you. Here it is on the hand. And we're going to send it for like, my lowest price on this one was also $99.99. That then came down to $49.99. Well, today something special is going on. But there are, I'll tell you, these diamonds are a little more, we talk about this a lot, a little more scarce to get baguettes in huge VS stones like this. So there's a little extra panache, if you will, a little extra should be price tag for the diamond weight that's baguettes. And they're all bigger stones. You may have 90 points total, but look at the fact that they're bigger stones. Baguettes and rounds that really encircle the stone here, create that classic halo, but give it something a little different. And those extra, we've talked about this a lot in the last couple of days, baguettes, an extra flash and fire than rounds. It's as simple as that. So it's really beautifully done. And it's not $39.99. And it's not $3,500. We only have this one. Let's get it at home right now. And a perfect example of what a designer mounting is all about here. $35, $30, you know what? $34.99 is pretty good. We're going to make it a little bit better and get it out the door, and then we'll see. We only have one other big trillion and emerald cut left, and those were also one of a kinds today. And if you have requests, please get them in. What is all that? Oh, good. The 3-stone demontoid? Wonderful. Who got it? Or should I even ask? Oh my goodness, that is such a lovely piece. Do you know I custom made that piece? Did you know that? Do you know the back? Oh, you do know the back. Oh yeah, of course you do. She's like, yeah, I was there for that. I was there for that. Well, I'm so happy for her. Hi, G. $34.99, still no takers? Well, let's try this. 3,300, you know what? Make it $32.99. $32.99 first caller on our 721, and here we are, last hour already. Where does the time go? It's $32.99 for our big pear shape, and then I've got a big emerald cut and I've got a big trillion, but those are going to be up and over like 11 and 12 and 13 carats, so we got some big ones here. Let me know if you want to see the big trillion or the big emerald cut. My emerald cut I love because it also has fun diamonds with it, so very fancy. And then we do have, I've got to show you this opal. This opal got a brand new markdown, so we got a good opal here. One of our Australian Lightning Ridge black opals. I mean, let's see if we make an impression with a flash. Oh yeah, look at that. Big opal, anybody? Got a good one there. Let's see who's got the Tanzanite first, though. That one's got to go at $32.99. Important mounting, designer, custom. That's why I can't change the gold color. Normally I'd say, sure, but no, not on this one. Just in white gold there. First caller, who's got it? $32.99. One, only two callers. Let's see. Just a fabulous piece. Do you want to see the big opal? Australian Lightning Ridge. It's one of our larger ones we've had carat weight wise. Major diamonds around it. Also, ooh, you know what's kind of a fun party here? This one, I gotta see if you like this. It's wild. Do we like that? This is a wild, you know what it reminds me of? Like a little what is it? Carnival, right? In Brazil, and the costumes, and there's usually feathers and sequins and bright colors. That's what that reminds me of. That is a party in a ring right there, and it's zircon and sapphires and diamonds. Oh my, that's a cool ring. We might have to bring that out. Okay, my Tanzanite's still here. Well, let's show you something else here for our top of the hour, and we still have a wheel to get to in the museum last hour. This is my ruby. I cannot get enough of this ruby. Just stick around. I'm going to show you a really nice, crazy cool piece here, but I just want to let you know that is still to come. If you do have requests, get those in. We're happy to help you out. That is my best top quality ruby I have now. And you know, usually when we see a 1 carat in this top quality, there's so much money because quality counts. And you know, there's always going to be affordable ruby out there. Believe it or not, there are affordable rubies out there, but they're usually, they don't even resemble this quality. And it's funny, the last time I had a ruby that was a top quality like this, it was in a bridge, didn't have the yellow diamonds. It was a 1 carat, same size actually. This is a carat 05. I think that was a carat or a carat 05 as well. But that was still, with every discount we did and every liberty I took, it was still a major, you know, price tag. As top quality should be when it's Burma. I guess we'll just talk this one. Let's talk about it right now. Do we ever? Oh, Chameleon. Yes, I've got it. I can get it. Yeah. Do you want to see it or you just need it? Okay. Chameleon gents ring I have. What was I? Oh, I was going to show you the heart shape too from the last couple of days as well. So yeah, the Chameleon I've got right here. So whenever you're ready, we can show that. And also, here's the ruby. Let me give you an item number here. Unless, is our Chameleon requester, Christine, are they on the line right now? What's that? Oh, okay, good. Who was it? All right, Lester, let's show it right now. If he's there waiting on it, I brought it out. Hold that thought on the ruby. We will get to that coming up right after this, but this is what I debuted last night. Wow, the first, I mean, I cannot believe that. I can't believe that's really true, but I cannot remember having a gents ring and all the Chameleons I brought to you. So $78.97. Lester, check it out. And I know we'll have a lot of people, collectors out there especially, that are looking forward to this. $78.97 and 78 points. So even the ones we've seen today so far, this is quite a bit larger. And it has that 78 point VS2. Well, this is always exciting. And I realize it looks like a round, but it actually technically is a cushion cut. There's just like that little corner is tucked underneath the prongs there, but the cert's gonna tell you everything you need to know. It's that VS2 stone, also 48 points in VS diamonds to go with it. Here's the cert that also comes along. Boy, can you just, let's start there. That definitely, look at that. That's a VS stone, all right. I mean, just at the very little crown facet here, there's a little something. I don't even see anything from the back. This is how, when we talk about conservative GIA grading, that's what we're talking about. Look at this. That's it. That's it. That's all we can find. If the stone is this size in magnification, that's all you see. I mean, goodness. VS2, what a stone. One of our bigger chameleons we have, there it is, the cut cornered square modified brilliant, 5 millimeter in size, 78 points. Wow. fancy, dark gray, green, yellow, and all natural, of course it is, and also a VS2 quality, and then it goes strong blue fluorescence on this one. So really cool stone. Color changing diamond, that's what a chameleon's all about, based on temperature. When heated, it changes. When cooled, it changes again. Yes? Pear-shaped blue wing again? Sure. And who's this for? Up close on the hand? Up close on the hand. There's the blue wing pear-shaped. Jalen's caller wanted to see that one again. The party around it. The party halo. Now, Christine, did you already see this last night? Because the chameleon was supposed to be, and I'll show you. And by the way, here's one look just for your caller, Jalen, if they want to see it on the hand as well. Again, here it is. There's so much red. And watch the darkened light. I mean, that saturation, that's what you expect to see when you get that one home. What a gem. Enjoy if you get it. Sounds like we're verifying on that one. I also want to show Lester or anybody else. This was a $16,000, I'm not kidding you guys, $16,999 for the ring. There's the ring, there's the list, $33,000. There's the $16,999 that I abandoned last night. Completely did something totally different than $17,000. And we're going to make sure this chameleon, thank you on the pear-shaped. The pear-shaped Tanzanite is gone. Now we're going to get this one at home as well. And it has that attractive, almost like a lighter blue-green, if anything, right? Like a little slightly blue golden hue to it. Let me come in a little closer so you can really evaluate it. Also that it's like really an octagon styling as far as the way the diamonds, and they're big diamonds individually set. We have a two-tone mounting right now. It's yellow gold for the setting of the center and white gold the rest of the way. Change it how you wish. Just tell your operator exactly how you'd like to have your chameleon diamond, but it is our only. This is the only gents ring we have. It's the only one we are setting up. We have a lot of, well, I won't say a lot, we have a few pieces in the works. They're all ladies' rings. And this is your inside under gallery. And then let's try it on the hand here. And it's no longer $16,999, Tony. We're going to make it a lot better than that. I know that's where I'm supposed to be. So he's like, do you want to say that a little more emphatically? We're actually going to do better than $16,999, $10,000. It's not $99.99, $89.99. This is your moment. Take a look. There's your price tag right there. That's the chameleon diamond piece. I should never have strayed. We're virtually half off now. I'm not leaving it at $89.99 either. First caller on this one, then we'll get right back to our ruby. But to get a clean VS2 like this is, to be able to change the gold color and customize it as you wish, and it's not even $8,000. It's $79.99. First caller on that one, good luck. $79.99. Huge value, the only gents chameleon, and you're getting that extra. Think about it this way. It really wouldn't be right. We kind of have to do oversized when it comes to gentlemen's jewelry in general, right? They're a bigger overall ring. So you have to choose one of the bigger overall carat weights in a chameleon because, you know, it's got to fit with the mounting, right? Proportion-wise. So you're not going to see, you know, 30 points, 50 points. We did actually elect to use one of our larger chameleons here for the gentleman's piece, and that really makes sense. So $79.99. Let us know who'd like that one, and then we are on our way. Some more to talk about here, but not a lot of time. Certainly, we only have 50 minutes left, and we're going to bring out, oh my goodness, we're going to bring out the big ruby, and this is going to be another one of those museum must-goes. Just the other day, I had a ruby like this, and call me on that one if you'd like it. And I think we're caught up on requests. Let me go and show you back to the ruby, because this is my, I mean, you see it. You know why. My words are empty, because right, you just need your eyes. If I say top quality, okay. But look at that stone. That tells you what you need to know. Skip the GIA. You don't need to go. You are seeing best quality right here in a ruby. 7282 is the number. Call me on my gents chameleon. These should go. And let me know if you want to see the heart-shaped chameleon ladies ring again. We've shown it the last couple of days, but it's still here for you. And it's a heart shape, and it'll go with the pendant. But look at this. Serious dome style. Check out, to me, the detail here. That's so complicated to do. To work with a smaller diamond and have consistency in matching, then to actually alternate the yellow and the white diamonds. But this ruby, please remember, 1 carat rubies are important. When they hit the 1 carat size, that's big. When you've got clarity though, that is where the rubies really differentiate themselves. When you start to see what most rubies are, no matter what their source is, no matter if it's Thailand or Vietnam, or if it's, you name it, even Kashmir. If you go back to some of the Kashmir rubies that are sitting in museums, they don't always have clarity. That is the real differentiating factor between just a ruby, what most of them look like, and how you get and achieve and arrive at top quality. How you can actually say top quality. That has to do with the clarity, and this stone has it in spades, all the way up and down, side to side, throughout the stone, where it ends up glowing and almost vibrance like it's a red diamond. It's top quality Burma. This is the best source in the land. You're getting that exquisite clarity. You're getting 44 points in yellow. You're getting a carat 03 in white diamonds. And that is set. If you like gold weight, if you like gold feel, this gives you a lot of that too. Because look at this. I didn't even walk you through the entire way. Look at the dome style band. Look at the inside under gallery. Look at the side profile. As you see from every single angle there. Look at that. All the way through, and it's like a sundial starburst design. It looks like a sun and a star. It's like sun rays. It's beautiful. It's happy. It's got the yellow diamonds that are in the halo first, and then essentially go all the way down and around to the sides. And when it's on the hand, which you'll see now or next, it really is about that special idea. I mean, really beautiful, isn't it? It's like the clarity of the ruby glow just continues to emanate and lead to these, yeah, Mr. Sun likes it. It's like, look at that. I mean, right? Yellow diamonds and white diamonds in so much gold. Here's what it looks like on the hand. And it just looks like the diamonds keep going, doesn't it? What an interesting piece. We've seen a number of rubies, halos, usually a halo, 1 or 2 diamonds, maybe a 3-stone style. This is so elaborately beautiful, but look, even from a distance, when that's on the hand, you still get the glow. You still get the transparency of that stone. 105, 44, and 103. Your diamond weight in total is 147 in diamond weight. This is incredible. I'll make it easy. You know how we're talking about museum must goes? Do you remember my bridge the other day? I had a 1 carat ruby and a bridge. Just white diamonds. Not even nearly as many. It was just a carat and white diamonds. That was it. And do you remember we got it down? It was like the end of the show. It was like the last 2 minutes, and I just threw up a price. Well, guess what? It's even better right now. This is a moment in time for you to take advantage of, because that ring that used to be $7,999 is no longer your price tag. This is incredible. And it's not $79, $69, $59, $49. Sometimes museum pieces, well, they just come to a time when this is a little more elaborate and specialty, but it's still got to go. And if you've been waiting for something really, really cool, here it is. $49.99 it's not. $39.99 it's not. We have now reached the level that we saw a plain 1 carat with plain white diamonds with not nearly as much gold the other day as a desperation Hail Mary. This is not even going, speaking of football preseason, right? I mean, yeah, excited. I mean, right, Rams, world champs. Sorry, they're not the Rams. They're the world champs. They play tonight. Anyway, it's not going to be $39.99. This is not even going to be $29.99. And now open the floodgates, because this is just value at its best. That's what this is. Value at top levels here. $29.99 it's not. I'm going to keep going. And I know it's a little more of a specialty design. So that's where we're really taking you to the absolute limits here of value, because maybe it's a little more unique. Maybe it's not going to be that classic. It's probably why I like it so much. It's not just the basics. It's not just the halo or the 3-stone styles, and there's a time and place for those, and certainly, but if you like to, expand your horizon a bit, kind of looks like a horizon to me in a way, right? If you imagined if there was that beautiful just, sun setting, sun rising, you get the yellow and the white so meticulously done, so beautifully matched, and nobody's at $29.99. Top quality rubies, sold loose from Burma. And again, if there's an opaque stone from Thailand, okay, and it's dark and it's opaque, you can get a 1 carat for this price. But when it's top quality ruby from Burma, best source in the world, that are $20,000 a carat right now wholesale, and it's got this clarity, and that's what really makes it important. It's the clarity that separates it from the rest. This is truly the best. It's our top quality stone, along with the one in the bridge that was $1,000 more for less diamond weight, less gold weight. This is not going to be $29.99. Let's get it out the door. Take a look at it. It may already be gone. I don't know. We're verifying at least somebody. It's not even going to be $29.99. Oh no! First caller, and just leave it as is. I mean, it's got a little bit of white rhodium under the white diamonds. It's got yellow gold the rest of the way. You can technically change it. I would leave it just as it is. I think it is perfection right now, but it's not even $2,899. One caller, make it $28.88. First caller, we're going to see it out the door. That's it for my 105 private collection Burma. Unheard of value. 105s by themselves, I can't do that. It's like loose, guys. We did loose stones. We know what rubies go for or should go for. Maybe you got some kind of idea or inkling what a 1 carat, but this is not just the basic 1 carat. And that one's here. 60 seconds left. Then we show the big, I don't know, we'll give you a big look at that opal. We got the big Australian opal that we love. And this is really, really, really cool. So, it's for one caller. We're waiting to see who's got that one. That is not one to sit back and just kind of wait. It's not going lower than that. I mean, my goodness, $79.99 ring. There's your inside domed and perfectly just rounded dome style. That ruby set on that just little higher end perch that you have there. It's really, really well done. Last call. Hi, Teresa. I don't actually do any blogging. No, should I? Should I be doing? I think podcasts are more the thing, you know, right now. Like, you know, I've not been blogging. No, blogging, no. But maybe, who knows? Maybe a little podcast action. We'll do that. $28.88 on the ruby. But thanks for asking, Teresa. Let's do this. I've got. Do you like that ring? Or was this just too much? Is this like too wild for everybody? Or is that? Do we want to bring out the party here? On the sapphire, zircon, diamond, magic ring. There's even paparachas there, pinks, blues, greens, yellows, goldens. I love that one. All right. So we can bring that out, see if there's any interest on that big ring. Also, the Chameleon Gents ring is still here. And then let me know what you'd like to see. Still waiting for those requests. And I've shown you just about everything I had slated for the show. $28.88, and my ruby is still here. That's an unsettling feeling there. But let's show you the big old opal, because that just might be what you're looking for. Outstanding Australian opal, loaded with diamonds, set up in a wider band. Great look. Item number 7803. This is really specialty. I mean, you're talking 347. That's not where we usually go. And let's take a walk around the wild side of this great looking Australian black opal. What a great piece. And look at the inside. We've even given you a little reveal there on the inside, because when we talk about natural through and through, we mean it. And there it is, all completely. I mean, that's like a double-sided stone, but, you know, before, you know, unless you come up with mountings that are really going to twist and turn and spiral your stone, we at least give you that little window in to see the double-sided nature of this gem. 347 is a mega size, plus you have yellow gold as is, and also a 104 diamond halo, all the bigger diamonds around it. Really, boy, just stark reds there that you get all the way through the gem, plus greens and yellows and blues, and even like a purpley blue base to it. One only on this one, huge value. One more thing, we did 18 karat solid gold here too. So we have the 18 karat yellow gold, the massive diamonds around it, great mirror finishing on the sides, and only just for one caller, and a nice little $15,999. That's probably why it hasn't been on the air too much. It's easy to, you know, get a little shy when it comes to a $16,000 piece, unless you just plan on discounting it to where it never should go. And my ruby is still here. I don't get that. The ruby's here and the Chameleon Diamond Gents ring are here. So keep that in mind, and then let's go to it. $15,999 comes crashing right down. We'll save you $10,000 and make it $59.99 instead. So a major moment for anybody who wants one of our best of the best in a great looking off the charts type of opal. That really does look good, doesn't it? So that is our final call there. We still have, again, any requests you have. Got a big lavender sapphire for you that looks like a lavender diamond. Have a really good Paraiba. Haven't seen a big Paraiba in a while. So we'll bring that one out, because that, wait a minute. Stop everything. We're showing you the 205. We're changing gears and we're switching lanes, and we're going right to the world's rarest as most, oh, wow, look at that. Look at the, oh, clarity, 205. Signature mounting, but it's the discount that's getting to me here. The discount that I'm about to give. Because when we got museum pieces, well, sometimes they just can't stick around. So here we go, one of our few because our 317's gone too, so I think this is our largest now at this point. Actually, no, there's a 250, but it's the one I don't particularly love showing because it's a little more included than I like to see. This is 4307 is the item number. It's our 205 oval Paraiba, but take a good look at that clarity. A really, really good look at the clarity you have there on that 205. Also, a 128 diamond weight as this mounting has. Solid, yes. Don't have them out here, but we can bring them out, I'm sure. What did you like to see them with? Or do you just need to see it for sale? Because we can do that too. We can always, it's been a while since we presented the Wonder Rings, like on their own. We can do that too. But on the Paraiba, one major moment for our Paraiba lovers. This really is what needs to be said though right now. I just stole it out of the museum box here because I really want to give, have you noticed we don't have hardly any Paraibas anymore? And what we typically see are quite a bit smaller. This is the large stone. I have one larger, but it's not super clean. So we're going to stick with this one because I really want you to be able to get the whole, like everything. You know, I want you to be able to get top to bottom quality. And it's worth getting, in my mind as a Paraiba collector myself, it's worth getting a bit smaller if it means more clarity. And I don't mean a small stone. I just mean my largest stone I have left is a 251. It's not super clean. This is why I wanted to show you this one. Also, the Ultimate Neon. There's a lot of factors, as usually gemstones are based on, priced on a lot of different factors. We don't look at it in just one perspective. A lot of people just think it's about the size, and that's it. It's not always just about the size. Matter of fact, in a colored gem, the number one priority you look for is color. And color is definitely the number one factor. It's why you'll take a little bit more color if you can get it, and then give up on other aspects. Like give up a little size, give up a little bit of even clarity. Here you don't have to. It's a copper-rich and manganese-rich stone that allows it to be this ultimate neon blue-green, doesn't really look like any other gem, and it's in our signature mounting. And 13, can you see that? $13,999 if you get maybe real close. $13,999 on this one. It was $36,000 before that. Today, tonight, just right now, moving it out right now for one caller because I just love the opportunity to be able to discount museum pieces like we've been doing here with Ruby and Chameleons and now a Paraiba as well. It's nowhere near even $10,000. And when it comes to size, clarity, and color and glow, this is the one you want. Take a look at it. Not $13,000, not $10,000. It's not $9,000 or $8,000, $7,000. This is how we make it happen. It's not even $69.99. You know Paraiba values. Thank you. We have the Wonder Ring for whoever wanted to see it. And just, do they want to see it presented or want to see it next to? Okay, so we'll present that for you. Perfect. And who was it? Okay, Chris, we'll show it next. And then $69.99, make it even better. $68.88 first caller on the Paraiba. And then Wonder Rings are coming out to play our last 35 minutes here. So it is major moments here to get your favorites. Let me try this on. Finished on the inside, of course. Signature mounting can be changed, yellow gold or rose gold, but we do tend to love those Paraibas in the white gold. And look at that. Yes, please. Elevators going up, going down. Penthouse, basement, whatever you need. They go all the way through the stone. What we call the famous elevators of light, only shown off in the very best and brightest and cleanest of stones. Very challenging with Paraiba. 68, 88. All right, coming up on our way, let's show you the one. This is world famous. Do you know that, I want to say this because this is a compliment. In the jewelry business, like, you know, it must get annoying when you've got a designer style and like, you know, you've got a famous designer icon and then people start knocking it off. I got to tell you, when you're the non-designer, because we're like TVON, we're not the big name designer, but we have this great quality. And when big designers start copying what they see on a shopping network, I think that's a compliment. And it's a testament to really what we've all witnessed, which is the iconic nature of this next ring. Some of you own it. Some of you seen it, but every day we have new shoppers, or we have people that are just like, you know what, I'm thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it. Let me see what all the fuss is about. The Wonder Ring is coming up for a brief presentation by request. Chris, thank you for requesting it. It's our 103 diamond ring. This is the OG version. This is the large double row chevron style that now, I'll put one right on with the signature mounting. This works with just, when I say just about anything, I mean just about anything and everything. I've always famously said, when you get this home, when you get it home, it's a stack ring. It's a ring guard. But if you're going, no, I got a lot of different jewelry. Like I got pear shapes and marquise cuts, and I've got ovals, and I've got rounds, and I've got small, and I've got large. I've got all kinds of jewelry. How can there be one ring that works with it all? There's a reason this has become by far our runaway bestseller hit, because everyone gets two. A lot of people come back. You know, most people have 6 of them because they'll have 2 in white, 2 in yellow, and 2 in rose, and then they can mix and match them and play with all their jewelry. It is an icon, and for those of you that are newer with us, or if you've just been hearing about it and you hear me reference the Wonder Ring, this is the one. It's and it's so aptly named. It was just an organic name that just, I started referring to it one day because it was just seemed right. And you know what? It embodies every bit of wonder of value, wonder of how does it tend to just magically work with everything else. I mean, this is the ring to own. Now, when you get 2, play with them. You can wear them stacked just like this. You can wear them opposite direction, which is how you create the ring guard effect around another ring. Essentially, imagine that with your favorite ring. If it's just simply your wedding set, maybe it's just your diamond solitaire, maybe it's an engagement ring and you want to have something that's going to stack around it. Maybe we talked about this yesterday, if you've got an engagement ring but didn't think about, oops, I didn't realize I got to have a wedding band that goes next to it, and my engagement ring isn't set up that way. So now what do? Well, if you've got a center stone that's a little wider, that's going to be the ring that works next to it. It is in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. I only have the white gold here to show you. These are impeccably made, shared prong design as you see, so it really lets the diamond sing. It is one of our better values, and I know this one, forgive me, it's never planned for the show. It's item number 489. Tony, do you not have it memorized? I know, 489. I only have 3 item numbers memorized from our inventory, and this is one of them because it's that icon, right? It's this one, and then it's my signet ring, 619, and then it's my Lolo's links. But anyway, this is the original Wonder Ring that now you're starting to see it. Have you noticed it? In designer worlds, high-end designers, boutiques. I've seen other networks that actually knock it off in, because you guys send me this. You're like, have you seen so-and-so's doing it in their faux diamonds? They're doing it in their man-made lab-grown, and they're doing the identical version. I was like, hey, look at that, amazing. Because it has really reached this level where even though TVON is a smaller audience network, we don't broadcast 24 hours a day or to every household in the nation, but it really has taken the jewelry world by storm. And when something is magical, people talk about it. And it's really, the word has spread, right, about the Wonder Ring and its just iconic nature. You need one of these rings. You really need 2. And we talked about this a while back when it was our last time that we ever got to present it at a price that is also made at the icon it is, because nobody's never going to be a bestseller if it's not a great value. This one is, but there's a new price tag that is supposed to be, because diamonds and gold have gone up, you've heard, right? $43.69 is the new should-be price, but this is never scheduled for the show. Quite frankly, we don't want to bring it to you at that higher price, which is $43.69, and that's going to be I think at this point, so many of you know it and love it for the value, but since it wasn't scheduled, and it wasn't planned, and Chris just called in and said, do you have it to show? If you do, go ahead and show it to me. This is where I'm going to go ahead and honor the only price that I really know and want to show you and give you the opportunity, especially if you're newer. You shouldn't have to, pay the higher price, even though that's just what it takes to make it. Please understand why this has now become a better value, because it now costs more to make it than ever before. So it's now a better value because I'm not going to ask for $43.69. We want you to be able to get 2, so it's even more imperative that it gets down to a great value so that you can get the 2 for stacking, and it's not going to be $4,300. So if you would like to try this, if you got 1 and you need to add another, if you want to get a different gold color because you're finding, yeah, my white gold doesn't go with my yellow gold, so I want to get the yellow gold as well, here's the time to do it. But get 2. Busy on the phone lines every time we show it, and it's not every day. I can't show this anymore. Notice it's never scheduled for the show. You never see me at the top of the show say, hey, guess what? Tonight we have the Wonder Ring, or today we have the Wonder Ring. It's never scheduled. We don't plan on showing it because of that new price tag. That, it's tough to wrap our minds around at $43.69, but please understand, as the manufacturer who makes these here on site, that is the new cost to make them. That's the cost. I should probably get $43.99 to make $30, right? I should probably make $30 on every one, at least, right? We're going back to the OG, the original. Get 2, because at this value, at some point, when it is scheduled for the show, because it's holidays and everybody wants to gift them or what have you, they're going to be over $43.69. We're going to make this really easy right now. The very first callers can take a ring. You get 1. You buy 1 or 2, but get the 2 is highly recommended. Here's what 1 looks like. One day, feel free. Just wear it like this. Wear it as a great chevron style band. Put it on next to something else. I had it on with the Paraiba. I could put it on with just any number of pieces I have here. It's not $4,300. It's not $3,000, $2,000, or even $1,000 for a carat 03 in VS diamonds. It is $999 as we take a look up close. I'm going to stack it with a couple of pieces here. I'll put it on with my oval because this is what I showed you, but it was from afar. I'm going to put it on with that huge, I mean, just to show you, when it's on with a huge ring like the signature style, and you want to keep them in somewhat the same size. And then I'm going to show you with a really cool sapphire. This is a, oh wow, this looks great. Here's a lilac sapphire. It's a cushion cut. And let me show you how it stacks. Now the middle ring's not included. Boy, we having a party outside. Does everyone hear that bumping, that bass? What is that? Party outside. I had a police escort on the way in today this morning. That was nice. That was nice. I was like, oh, that's nice. Thank you. Here's $9.99, guys. And that's how it goes. Now, would you ever imagine around a rectangular cushion cut that you've got? That works still. And that's a little wider but tapered mounting. So it works, it works, it works. All right. Last call on the Wonder Ring. Oh, did we lose everybody? Did we lose our broadcast? Chris, I hope that's what you're looking for. We had other versions we brought, but honestly, this is the way to go. This is the way. Get the original. Gives you that. Remember, when you're getting two and you start stacking away, you're going to be adding 206 in diamond weight to whatever ring you already wear. Let me just put on another couple of rings here. Show you with another. Here was the pink diamond we had earlier. Still available. A $29.99 pink diamond. Well, look how we took the pink diamond, and it makes everything more grand. It makes everything just bigger and brighter and always works. Take a look. I'll show you with the pink diamond here. Imagine this. And these are all different sizes. So, you know, obviously I've got like size 7s and 8s and 6s all together that I'm playing with here. But look at how that just frames even a smaller ring like that pink diamond we saw earlier, right? Get a couple of them. It's a huge value at $9.99. Should be getting well over $4,400 for them. It's just the magic that is the Wonder Ring. Try them. We'll give them 60 seconds and recommend you get at least two and have them to go around anything that you want, because it kind of elevates. It modernizes. Maybe I've said it every time, like if you have jewelry that back 10 years ago, 20 years ago, it's still fine jewelry, but it's not your style anymore. Well, pop the Wonder Ring on next to it and it suddenly will look brand new and flashy and fiery and larger and more important and all the things, right? I mean, I started buying jewelry when I was younger, obviously. I mean, I love jewelry. I was buying fine jewelry. I started buying fine jewelry when I was in my 20s, you know, as soon as I was like, you know, kind of established and, you know, had my career going. And, you know, I started, you know, in the broadcasting industry at a really, really young age. I was a sports reporter. I was the youngest sports reporter in the nation. I was, you know, in college. I hadn't graduated yet. I was working for Fox Sports here in Los Angeles. And I got to tell you, I started buying fine jewelry long before I got in the fine jewelry business. And yet that style that I bought, you know, when it was the year 2000, I was buying different pieces than I buy now. And so this is where I still have them and they're still sentimental and valuable, but they're not my style anymore. Well, this is how you instantly make them your style. Just stack a ring like this around it and you will be amazed. All right, coming up, let's get to last call. We have 25 minutes left in the show. So I've got a couple last pieces to show you. I'm going to bring out the big Mandarin. We're going to discount the museum here. Got to keep going with my museum pieces here on the way. Let me know if you want a Wonder Ring. Spencer, are you getting a Wonder Ring? 1, 2, what do you think? Is Chris our requester by any chance? Not the requester. Oh, okay. All right. So that one, well, it's fun to bring it out. Look at this. Clean as can be. Actually, this has that one inclusion. It's hard to see it when it's in person, but there's just one inclusion in it. You know what? Let's blow it out. You want a big stone? I'll get you a big stone for a small price. In a Mandarin. Mandarins are never flawless. Keep that in mind. But when it's on the hand and when you see it in person, it really is a superb. You know it when you see the yellow flashes, those bright yellow golden flashes. Well, how many did you get, by the way, Spencer? Did you get 1 or 2? You got one Wonder Ring? Fabulous. Who was it? Did you say Pamela? Hi, Pam. Thank you. All right. So it wasn't a total waste. But man, I really hope, my mission is to get everybody a Wonder Ring who needs one. That's my mission. That's when I'm satisfied. I'll be happy when everybody has a Wonder Ring. Try it. You will not be disappointed. I could do it. I could stand here for literally 35, 60 hours. I could just go on and on about the Wonder Ring. But since we only have 20 minutes left, I'm going to move on. You can keep dialing in on Wonder Rings, but 7280 is here. It's my 894 oval Mandarin. I think that's the largest we now have. Everything else has been flying in big Mandarins. Let's make it really simple and easy right now. First caller on this one. Hey, I'm going to discount it. It's my 894. It's got a 93-point diamond halo. Yes, I did. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Well, gee, you got the perfect ring. You're definitely going to be showing that off. Very nice. Well, congratulations again. And enjoy. Yeah, that was my lofty design. It was one of my bigger challenges, and we got it done. Never dreamed I'd be able to match 3, but we did. So here we go. It's 93 points of the diamond weight. You know what? $99.99. First call. I just want to make this easy. Big mandarins are tough to come by. Let's just send it on out. I've kind of enjoyed this price tag today because it really makes an impression, especially if you've been following larger mandarins and you understand that they're rare and they're limited and they were mined out only a few short years after they were discovered. And that discovery was made in 1991. I was 11 years old. Like, to think that, you know, my broadcast career was only started 5 years after this mine was discovered. Like, nobody knew there was a such thing as Mandarin garnet before 1991. It's crazy. Yeah. She likes the garnet. What does she want to pay? What? No, don't make something up. Don't make something up. I know you're not. Don't you love that when somebody says, "Oh, who do you have in the line?" Oh, and then there's no chance to respond. Like, yeah, no, like, really ask. What does she want? I'm throwing it out there. What does she want to pay for it? Be reasonable with me, Lynette. Be reasonable. Oh, do we want to give it away? Oh, $399. No. I'm sorry, I can't do $399. But I could do. Now, did she mean $39.99? She meant $39.99. Oh, I feel much better now. I was starting to feel really sad. You want to sell it? $39.99? Not going to let her pay that much. I really appreciate that. Did she really say $39.99? She understands mandarins. That's all I know. Has she seen it before? Maybe she's going, well, I saw it before $49.99, so let me offer $1,000 less. You know how I don't say make an offer? You know I don't do that? Because I'm giving you my own low price. And if she wants to pay $39.99, tell her to save her money. I'm not even going to do $29.99. She literally offered $39.99. I'm not asking $29. I told you I'd give it away. And just because you threw out a number and it's a good one and it's a great value, I'm not letting you pay that. I'll get you the low. That is my vow to you. When you see my face up here, my vow to you is I will give you the very best price possible every time. And it's not even $29.99. Blow it out. So appreciate her offering what really truly the ring is worthy of. I'm going to make it $28.88. I just like that price. I still got a ruby hanging out at that price. But we did get a Tanzanite out. I mean, I'm just liking that price today. $28.88, it's yours. And it's a nearly 9 carat. Amazing, it's gone. Congratulations. Let me show that sapphire I just showed you here. Jess, did you get Wonder Rings too? Awesome, thank you. Who got your 2? Hey, Kara, thank you. Enjoy. Take a look. Glad you have joined the Wonder Ring crew. We need a club. We need the Wonder Ring Club, don't we? We'll think of like the Wonder Womans. Yeah, the Wonder Women. The Wonder Women. I like that. Okay, done. All right. So here is the sapphire. It's a radiant cut. That is a natural, vibrant, I'm calling it ultraviolet. That's what it is. It's item number 7766. Nope, that's not it. It's 6872 rather. 6872 is the number, and that is clean. It is a carat 84. It is, they're calling it a cushion. Oh, no, it's not a cushion, that's a radiant. And that's because it's got those distinctive side facets that kind of peer in. It looks like an emerald cut on the outside, but inside it's got more internal faceting that creates that like crisscross X design. It also has two-tone gold, a carat 05 in diamonds, and what a ring. I can even change the gold. And watch, there's a little surprise on the profile. Big bezel set diamond and that's why I like it with the Wonder Ring. You saw it. I just had it on with the Wonder Rings, and this has that chevron style in the profile. Watch how the diamonds are going to wrap. They're slightly slanted, so they're going to wrap around. So meaning when you see it on, you're going to see diamonds from every direction. That is really, really cool, isn't it? Really neat stone there. And it's a carat 84 unheated, untreated. So I'm just making sure that's up there because that's important. And a 105 diamond weight, but do you see what I mean about the side profile? So maybe you don't want to, you know, put the Wonder ring because you would, you know, then cover up this great profile detail, but it's an option. It sits, as so many rings do, very well with the Wonder ring, one or two of them. This is another one only. I'm just saddled with one only museum pieces all day long. So how about a quickie value here on this one at $12,405? Well, it came down to $59.99, and now it is not. Simple as that. Two-tone, I love it in the two-tone. Remember how rare it is to get a sapphire in this color? It's not a blue sapphire, and even though blue and purple might seem similar to you, it actually takes an entirely different element to make a purple sapphire purple. And remember, this gets no treatment whatsoever on that stone. That sapphires do usually, not this gem. This is unheated, so it came out of the ground naturally in that color, and all it needed was cutting and polishing. That's it. Faceting and polishing, that's it. So that color you get from vanadium. Remember, blues have two elements, iron and titanium. That's more common. Vanadium is a more scarce trace element, so you don't see a lot of purple sapphires, especially in their natural state like this is. It's not $59, $49, $39, or even $29.99. That I can't repeat. Like, I don't have other purple sapphires here. This is the one to own, and of course there's your finishing all through the inside as well. So you've got every little detail covered. It really is that lavish design that is for, you know, if you're a design junkie like me and you really appreciate every little nuance of a piece of design work, that's going to be what this stone and this ring really excels in. I'll make it just better than even $2,500. We got to give it away. It's what I'm doing all day. Let's make it easier. $2,500 it's not. $24.99 it's not. This is going to be for one color. Of course, don't have another stone that looks like that in that color. It is $2,399 only on that sapphire. With the two-tone gold, with that solid under gallery, the great detail in the profile, so pretty how that extra work is done. And it's $23.99. Any last minute requests, or if there's something you want to see again before we sign off, we're about to sign off in about 15 minutes. We won't see you until tomorrow morning. We have an incredible Sunday show planned as usual. So that's going to be all on the way. I think out of all the different Tanzanites I've shown you, pear shapes gone, oval gone. I have a trillion. I did save the trillion. And it may be the darkest of them all. And there is, forget about reds, it's like the most hot, fiery pink fuchsia color shining through. Look at that. And if you go, well, why would I get a sapphire when you get a Tanzanite? Different colors, different colors. Look at that trillion though. Wow. Talk about the wonder of a trillion. That's even an 18. Sign me up. That's my ring. Let's talk about 7882 next. It's my huge trillion. After that flash, I think we got to show it to you because it's almost 12 carats. It's one of the most gleaming and glowing saturated neon stones. Let's bring it on out. Let me know who's got the sapphire. Verifying on that one right now. Should go. And there we go. Tanzanite. Wow. Ultra, 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 ultra saturated. And Tony, it's 18 karat gold. We really went all high level here from top to bottom, inside out. 18K, 11 karat 65 is the stone size, and it's dazzling. It is razzle dazzle. And it also has 24 points in pear-shaped diamonds. That would be at every corner there, and another 88 points in round brilliance, completing the halo. What a ring. Do not wait. I've got some seriously big discounts on museum today. I mean, it's been all throughout the day, right? And not stopping. This is probably well, it's the ultimate in color saturation. We know that. Our oval's gone. Our pear shape is gone. Time to get the trillion. And the good news is we've had these different exotic cuts today. Isn't that great? So no matter where your allegiance lies on cutting and what your preference is, we've got them. We've got your bases covered today. That's very exciting. But this trillion always is magical because a trillion, my personal favorite, it gives you a little more flash and fire than you get. Typically, a Tanzanite is just going to give you, we only look to the saturation of the color. We look to the level of neon. This also is going to give you a nice prominent brilliance, really. It's a sparkle that's happening all throughout that stone thanks to the trillion. There are really only two cuts that do that. It would be the trillions and the rounds. Here's your trillion, ultimate reds, great flash. It is an intense stone, but it's weird to say this because we want as much of the saturation as we can get, but at the same time, you never want it to be like too dark where you can't appreciate the brilliance that we're talking about here and the reds. And this has everything within it. I have one. It's white gold. Now we can actually change it if you want us to, but I really recommend the white gold for some reason on this one. I think we see generally white gold. For our Tanzanites, there's a reason for that. If you have to choose a color, that tends to be the most popular combo, but it is going to be a value. And that's what we can vow to you. Plus, don't forget, it's 88 plus 24 is your total diamond weight there. So really, really well done. And we're just ready. We're ready to get it home right now. It's a one only, obviously. And it is about as exquisite as the saturation gets. Gotta love that there's a carat 12. But remember, 3 very important stones. Here's what it looks like from the inside. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Just didn't need to do that extra pear shape in the corners, but I think, yeah, when you got a stone this size that's that color, you really do. You bring it, right? Instead of $17,999. And let the previous values that I've had for you in Tanzanite, let that give you some confidence that there's going to be a special price tag on this one as well. Granted, it is the largest we've seen today. Thank you. A request, Chris. Oh, Chris wants to see a different Wonder Ring. Okay, we'll show you the smaller version coming up. And this one, well, if we got Wonder, he told, really? Well, oh, she. He, she, we never know. Chris with a C-H-R-I-S, right? Okay, so we know she wants to see the smaller one. I'm going to bring it right up after this. Jalen, is she on the line? Nope. Okay, good. Just wanted, I could do it right now if she was like waiting, waiting on me. Maybe she's got like a lunch date she's got to make, so we'll bring it out right now. But tell you what, first, this has got to go. $79.99 saves you 10 grand. We're doing better than that. Somebody adopt this ring because I really am thinking about it too. I mean, this is just between the size, the color, the saturation, and the way it's set. The fact it's even in an upgrade on the gold, and it's not $79, $69.99. Nope, it is going lower. And once again, here we are with these carat weights, these prices per carat that should never happen. Because right now, considering that is a huge size, I think that we all know that you should get more per carat on 11 carat than you get on a 2. But here's what we're doing. Instead of $69.99, instead of $6,500 or $64 or $63 or $62 or $61, it is going all-time low, and it's not going to be $61 or even $6,000 at all. We'll make it $5,999, and that means that the massive trillion cut you see there, wow, at $1,165 with all that brilliance, and then the fancy diamonds in the corners. Those could be, think about that, big pear shapes. And the most, I mean, this is the one you get. This one goes to your house. So everything that you're seeing, and that same adage applies where it gets better in person, even on this stone. Hard to imagine that stone looking any better in any way, but it does, and it will, and it's nothing short of amazing. $59.99, and oh my goodness, we got a special piece coming up. Chris wants to see the single row Wonder Ring. Let's bring it on out. Major value, $59.99. All right, coming up, we got to move. Let me know who's got that one. It should go. This is so major. That's God. We have 9 minutes left in the show. And I'll bring out the single row Wonder Ring, but I just need you to know how important a value that is if we can see those graphics, because $59.99, $11.65, that's a trillion that looks like that. We are down to our last blue wings. I don't even imagine. We have a big 4-year anniversary coming up in December. I don't know, and I'm trying to put something together, and this is why I'm worried and want to point this out, because I'm trying to put together like a big anniversary celebration of Blue Wing Block Ds, but honestly, they might not last to that point. So I'm really sad about that, because we're here in these last, now it's mid-August. We're only talking about a few months away, and to think that even as we commemorate 4 years of having this material, we might not have any more to show you. That's where I want you to really just jump when you see these types of opportunities. Single row Wonder Ring is next. It'll be 0527 coming your way, Chris, and I think a lot of people might enjoy this. If you find that the 2 row, I mean, it's meant to be big. The Wonder Ring is meant to be a statement. It's meant to be a piece that really just enhances what you're wearing in a big way. But for those of you that like more petite jewelry, you can have a single row Wonder Ring as well. Still big diamonds though. It's item number 0527, and it's 60 points in your diamond weight, but they're all individually large. And there you can see what, why you want to get 2 to do the same thing, the stacking and the ring guard, and, setting up a great little 3-ring stack, if you will, with your favorite ring in the middle. So 60 points in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. And this one is going to be a great value, but it's not $9.99. It's not $8.99. And how nice to have 2 versions on one show. So you get automatic, really choose what works best for you, because maybe it's just a single row. Maybe your ring in the middle is not going to be all that large. And so you want there to be proper proportions. That would also be a reason to take the single row. But what you're still getting are very important VS diamonds. They're singular big diamonds. That's important. This isn't little micro pave. This isn't, you know, they're all prong set stones. This is a really impressive diamond weight to still get. And you're getting, of course, I'm showing you two. This is obviously your option of getting 1, 2, 3, 10, whatever you need. Get different gold colors, but it's not $8.99, $7.99. It's $6.99 instead. So a huge value there. $300 difference between the original double row or the 60 pointer that you see here. And this is what it looks like solo on its own by itself. But of course, play with it. You're going to find 1,000,001 ways. And for as much as we love it as a ring guard, you can wear it solo. You can wear them pinky rings. They can be great thumb rings as well. I mean, get creative. That's why when you do have a couple of them to work with in your collection, you can play with them even different days. You wear it different ways. You know, some people are just going to wear it every day around a diamond solitaire, you know, and make that stacked style. But other times you can play with them, right? Put one on a thumb. I'm lucky my thumb is the same as what I wear on my ring finger. So sometimes I just take whatever band I'm wearing on my ring finger and move it on over and, you know, do it that way. So $6.99 per band. You get as many as you need. And let us know. We have some big chameleons here. We've got really beautiful museum pieces still hanging out. I'm going to show you a little recap on what we have so that we can't do recaps tomorrow. We've got a whole lineup. We got like more than enough brand new jewelry to show you tomorrow for our Sunday for our 3 hours. So what we're going to do is show you a last few piece opportunities that are remaining today. We'll show you a last couple of options and the Paraiba, the Tanzanite. I really want to show that ruby again. Just a few pieces that need a great home before we go. And then we'll get ready and we'll rendezvous tomorrow at same time, same place, 10 o'clock Pacific and 1 p.m. Eastern. And that will be how we get our Sunday rolling. Did anybody get the big Tanzanite, the trillion, or can I get it? What a celebration ring that is. I can't stop looking at it. And when it's not in focus and it looks like that, something special happening there. So we're going to recap. Chris, I hope that's the one you're looking for. Showing you a couple different options. There's my Paraiba, under $7,000. Here's the Tanzanite, under $6,000. Here's the ruby, under $3,000. For the Burma ruby, the 1 carat top quality stone. These are the pieces. Everything else can stay. The chameleons are here too. We got some big chameleons. We showed you the gents piece, the round chameleon, still here as well. But this is where these are the ones that have got to go. Because each and every one of these were my museum must-goes, and they didn't go yet. So, you know, staying true to the whole philosophy here, we got to make sure they do find their way out in our last 5 minutes of airtime and broadcast time together today for our Saturday. Give us a call on any one of them. Remember, everything on the wheel is under 7, but again, this is going to be the 6888 Paraiba. It's a 205. Then we go to the 5999 11 karat 65 trillion cup blue wing, and then I don't know, that could be the value of all values in ruby. It's a 105 ruby with yellow and white diamonds, and that's only $28.88. So some mega values up here for you at the end of our show. Any other questions you have on anything else you saw throughout the broadcast? 3 big hours, a lot of jewelry was here, and some of it's still available and needs a great home. So let's not let them kind of fall into tomorrow. Let's concentrate on all the brand new that we have. Lots and lots planned for you tomorrow. Some really exciting ideas for you tomorrow. But this is where we got to just really put a button on the show here and make sure you get your favorites, Paraiba, Tanzanite, or the ruby, and still have wonder rings, both the original. Now that you've seen the single row and the double row, hopefully that also helps you get an idea of which one's going to work better for your collection and your existing jewelry collection, as well as everything that you purchase. I mean, it's really a smart buy because it's one of those that, you know, it enhances everything you already have invested into. I love that it just brings new life to the old pieces that I don't wear anymore. That's just a really good, it's a great, smart investment when it comes to your jewelry collection. The Wonder Ring, you cannot go wrong. So single row, double row, both here today. Let me know which one is your favorite there. We're still taking a lot of orders on those different Wonder Rings. So $9.99 for the big one, only $6.99 for the 60 pointer as well. Huge values, but last call on this wheel. The Paraiba can't stay. It's under $7,000. We've got the big Tanzanite, the ultimate in a trillion cut. That is nothing short of amazing. Call me on this emerald and diamond bracelet. $88.88 for the emerald and diamond bracelet. We'll try to work in some more affordable items tomorrow. I know today was pretty high end, so My apologies if you're looking for affordable. We'll have a lot of we'll have a nice mix tomorrow for you. So lots and lots to mix in, but look at that emerald. Oh, the emeralds that are glowing. That's under $9,000 for the emerald. Let me know which one's your favorite here. Under $9,000 for the emerald, under $7,000 for the Paraiba, under $6,000 for the Tanzanite, and under $3,000, under $2,900 for the ruby. It's last call, last chance. 2 minutes and 40 seconds all we have. Let's all get together tomorrow for more shopping and more fun and a big Sunday special celebration that we have for you. Starts at 10 a.m. Pacific time. That's noon Central and 1 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you then. Is it a date? Can we RSVP? Yes. We'll all be here together for it. Looking forward to it. You know how much we look forward to Sundays. Oh, do we bring it. And we finally have a return of our full audience after, a couple days without. So we're really excited to have y'all with us, and we really, really bring it. So come in. Come in tomorrow, hang out with us, check out what we got. And anything you have questions on there, let me know. I think our purple sapphire is still here, right? The lavender lilac, radiant cut, still here as well. So a lot of great pieces still hanging out for you. Let me know if you have any questions. We'll help you out. And we are about to go off the air in about 2 minutes. We'll still be here after we do go off the air. You might not see our broadcast anymore, but we will still be here manning the phone. So let me know if we can talk about anything or chat about anything. If you got any questions or you just want to get a little more information on anything out there or need an opinion on gold color, whatever it is, let us know. We'll be here. So that same phone number is going to connect you to us here and we'll help you out. But those are just 4 must-go pieces, all marked down from our museum collection today. Don't get any rarer, do they, than a major 1165. That's our 105 ruby, yellow and white diamonds. I still don't get how 2888 has left that one here. Don't even understand it. 6888 and only $59.99 and $88.88 for the emerald and diamond bracelet. That gives you almost 10 carats of total carat weight there. And chameleons, men's chameleon still here. 78-point men's chameleon diamond still here. And the beautiful round ladies ring is still here as well. Boy, well, I failed today. Usually I don't have anything left, but today, yeah, that's what tells me it was a little museum-y. So here we go. Last call. Thanks for being with me today. Have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. LGM, go Rams, all that good stuff. That's where I'll be for the rest of the day. Saturday's like my vacation. Saturday afternoon is my vacation. So I'm going to be watching some good sports, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. We'll have more shopping for you, and we will really, boy, oh boy, are we going to have an exciting, exciting Sunday for you, as always. But please do call. I'll stay here as long as you need me to stay. We'll talk about those. Just give us a call at that phone number. We'll be here making deals on everything up there, and then, of course, getting them out the door and taking requests for tomorrow, too. Hey, taking requests if you got something you want to see for tomorrow. Let's line it up. Get it ready. Put your name on it. We'll see you then, 10 o'clock tomorrow. Don't be late. Got a big, big kickoff to the show tomorrow, okay? 10 o'clock, that's Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you then. I'm Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow morning.